Guthrie Football 2023 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. The Martin Insurance Agency, insurance excellence. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley, real estate. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, E&H Dirt Work, Exxon, and Mayor Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
From Cameron Stadium here in Lawton, Oklahoma, Comanche County, welcome to Guthrie Blue Jay Football. Tonight, it's the 7-1 Guthrie Blue Jays taking on the 4-4 Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. A pleasant Thursday evening to you. Third game in a row on a Thursday night for the Guthrie Blue Jays, along with Cody Knox and Aaron Ryburn. Our crew here in Lawton tonight, Michael Pruitt, Lance Evans, Kel Evans on assignment tonight. He's still in our hearts, but he is on assignment tonight. Sean Silvis, Ronnie Phillips, Connor Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Blue Jays looking to rebound from their first loss of the year. What a classic it was. Phil Nichols, 24-21, came down to one of the final plays in the entire ball game.
Yeah, instant classic, right? One of the best football games I've seen in Gelsman Stadium in many, many years. And we found out a lot about ourselves, and we found out some things about Carl Albert, too, last week. And I think there's no question, if you're the boys, the coaches, and the fans, boy, they made a believer. I knew we had a really, really good football team. I just thought Carl Albert was a great football team. I still do.
Sure.
But I think Guthrie's a great football team, too. Mm-hmm. And so it's just it was such a wonderful night. The only bad part was the good guys came up just a little short, but, boy, they earned everybody's respect across the state of Oklahoma.
No doubt, and there's a lot of work to go through. Bringing Sean Silvis down on the field across the way. Sean, a tough one, man. You have to dwell on that loss for a few days, I would certainly imagine, but we'll talk about this a little bit later on in the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. But, man, you got to forget about it and move on to football here tonight in Lawton.
Yeah, conventional wisdom would just make you think, like, hey, we played with the best and we almost won, so let's go out and do what we're supposed to be able to do. But sometimes on a game like this, it's easy to come out flat. So hopefully they're excited about how they did, and they can just do more of the same that we've seen all year.
Yeah, no doubt. And we'll talk with Sean here in a little bit. It is senior night here at Lawton Ike. And so they have the seniors introductions going on right now. So I am hoping that we start at 7 o'clock. But we are going to take our opening timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. When we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's weather and the series history between these two schools. Tonight, it's the Blue Jays and the Eagles. Somebody will soar out of Lawton with the victory. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air. It's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing, innovative nurse practitioner-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Strive Wellness has designed several formulas. Call us at 405-293-4160.
The sun settling here in Lawton, Oklahoma. About an hour and a half, hour 45 trip down I-35 over to the Turnpike here in beautiful Lawton, Oklahoma. Take a look at tonight's weather. And Sean Silvas, we're in a press box. The breeze is good, but I certainly think it probably feels pretty darn good down there on the field. High of about 73 right now.
Yeah, it's 73 and in the shade. It seems like the sun's going down just about the time kickoff. So they're going to be in the shade, 75 degrees, put up a lawn chair, and it's going to be a nice night.
No doubt. Hey, John Chappell, if John Chappell's in the house, I guarantee there's going to be a lawn chair. Yeah, we'll keep an update on the lawn chair status here tonight for the Chappell family. Appreciate that report downstairs, Sean. And Phil, you take a look at these Eagles and Jays in a 5A2 matchup, series history between these two programs. It's going to be the 7th meeting between these two programs, Phil, and Guthrie leads the way 5-1. One little hiccup back in 2017, but a series that Guthrie has pretty much controlled since Lawton and Guthrie have been playing each other.
Yeah, you get outside of Carl Albert and McGinnis.
Yeah.
I mean, in our district play, we're gonna be on the top end of most of those matchups over the last several years. But Ike's all of Lawton, the football in Lawton is really. I don't mean this negative toward the kids, but it's not what it used to be.
Have come down a little bit.
Yeah, it's come down a little bit. And of course, Lawton Mac, some people are going, well, they've lost one game all year. Well, yeah, you got to look at the district, got to look who they played. We'll find out Friday night. They'll be playing Elgin Friday night.
Yeah.
So we'll know more about Elgin. We'll know more about Mac.
And remember, Lawton High School, a 6A2 program, they were in state semifinals almost every single year. Couldn't get to the hump to the championship or win a championship, but they've been really, really good. Now they're struggling to get district wins. Lawton MacArthur 6-0. They haven't played a strong schedule. And by the way, Guthrie could be playing Lawton MacArthur. And I'm certainly think a few MacArthur coaches might be in the house tonight.
Probably a couple.
Right now, we would think if the season ended, MacArthur would be coming to Guthrie. Right. So I would certainly think there might be some Highlander ball caps watching this one tonight. They don't play till tomorrow night.
Yeah.
The team that you might play in the second round, I would be in the stands taking some notes. So we'll talk about that throughout the broadcast.
And you've done a good job this week. You've been breaking out a lot of different scenarios around the state, starting to look at what the possibilities are. And you've got some. They're all true. They're all accurate. Some paths are tougher than others for some schools to get there, but they're all true. There's not a lot of districts that are wrapped up yet.
No doubt. In fact, Guthrie still needs to win tonight. It probably would help to win next week as well to secure a first-round home playoff game. Yeah. So still, that has not been secured yet. There are some crazy things that happen, but Guthrie controls their destiny in hosting a playoff game. Take a time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. We got some game notes to get over to discuss. Also some keys to victory, and also the Mercy Health Report. All that coming up here on the Blue Jay Kickoff Show presented by Bank First.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Meet Eddie Hinkey with Stetson Bentley, your gateway to exceptional real estate opportunities. Whether you're seeking a cozy home or a thriving commercial space, Eddie has the expertise to match your unique needs. From family-friendly neighborhoods to lucrative business locations, Eddie is your partner in making the right property move. Connect with Eddie today and explore the endless possibilities together. Eddie Hinkey, where home and business meet success.
Martin Insurance is your local agent ready to serve you. We have over 150 years experience and represent all major insurance companies so you get the best coverage and price for your specific needs. Whether you need coverage for personal, home, and auto or for your business, no account is too big or too small. For that local service and expert knowledge you deserve, stop by Martin Insurance at 115 South Broad Street in Guthrie. Call Mike Cheap, Pat Cheap, or Chris Herzl at 405-282-3770 or visit cheapbrothers.com anytime. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show here in Lawton. It is senior night for the Lawton Ike Eagles, going through their senior ceremonies down on the field, as you see right there, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Sean Silvas. I'm Chris Evans. Take a look at some of the game notes coming into tonight's contest between the Jays and the Eagles, Phil. And Guthrie, you take a look after games after Carl Albert. You know, Guthrie has now lost 7 games in a row to Carl Albert, but you date back to 2014, which was the first year for head coach Kelly Beebe. He's been here 20-plus years, but since he's been the head coach, Guthrie's 4-4 in games after Carl Albert, and they've won 4 straight. One of those 4 wins coming against Lawton Ike. Yeah, and I think, and this is all we talked a little bit about in the last segment, but are they going to be flat? Are they going to come out fired up? I've been getting texts, people asking me that question. Who knows? They're high school kids, right? Yeah. But I think we'll see what happens. But regardless, I mean, if you can go in there and hold Carl Albert to the fewest points they've had all year, punch them back in the mouth when they punch you, do the things that they did last week, man, oh, man, I mean, they got to feel good.
By the way, those 4 losses after Carl Albert, Deer Creek, McGinnis. Yeah, so no Deer Creek, McGinnis this week.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so not too bad. Still need a win to secure a playoff spot. That looks like they got cut off on the game notes there, but it needs to get need a win to secure a home playoff game. For Lawton Ike, they had a talented running back, Rashard Elsley, go down with a season-ending injury. Kingston Tito, we'll talk about him throughout tonight, a true big-time athlete.
Big boy.
Expect him to take more snaps on offense to see that. Lawton Ike coming off a bye week, did not play last week, beat Shawnee 60-32 to snap what was a 3-game losing streak, and Ike has only managed to score 23 points in the last few seasons combined against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I mean, the Blue Jays have really had their way with them since 2017.
Yeah, no doubt. So those are some of the game notes coming in tonight's contest. And as we get a good look here, in the Guthrie band has made the trip. I see Billy Richardson, who helps lead the young folks in the band, arriving. So we got some Blue Jay band tonight. We'll be able to strike them up a few times tonight.
Mr. Blackburn, too.
Third Thursday in a row, Phil. So hopefully the rest of the way will be Fridays. There is one Saturday game on December 2nd.
Wouldn't be too bad to be in that one.
Wouldn't be bad to be involved in that one for the Jays. And we'll talk about how the bracket could look. There's a huge game next week or tomorrow, Dell City in Coweta. But we'll talk about a whole bunch of stuff, what playoffs might look like, and who might be coming into Gelsman Stadium for a potential first-round game. But first things first, Guthrie has to handle business here in Lawton. Take a time out. We got keys to victory. We got the starting lineups. We also have the coin toss all coming up here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
I know John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
No, that is in that game. We didn't have anybody really get beat up.
GMP TV. There's a good look at Sean Silvis.
There he is. The All-American.
2 All-Americans on the team tonight.
Really a star staff, huh?
Yeah. It's Phil, no?
I was all district, all conference.
Well, that counts. Yeah,
Ronnie's all-stater.
So Sean and I, the All-Americans.
Yeah.
Was Sean an All-American in college?
All levels.
All levels. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was only in high school. I was only in high school.
It's okay.
All right. It was both physical sports and wrestling and writing, journalism. Yeah. Very similar.
Oh, no. Exactly the same. Totally different.
Exactly right. You said it. You couldn't sum it up any better. Good job, Phil Nichols. It is the Jays and the Eagles here on GMP TV. Got a great crowd already, and really this is probably the big game here on Thursday. Most of the games, obviously, tomorrow night. So I think we welcome all of our visitors outside of Guthrie checking out a broadcast tonight here on GMP TV here on our YouTube channel. Always hit subscribe and like, but you could really do us a favor. I'm sure a lot of people are watching on your TV, but if you're on your mobile device, hit that thumbs up. It really helps our algorithm. I don't know what that means, but that's what they always say on videos is to hit that thumbs up button. So click it for us. We certainly appreciate that. Sean Silk, man, Guthrie has a bye week in between district and non-district. Well, I think it is a perfect time for a bye. It is. Yeah. But then Carl Albert, for them this year, they've been able to go through their schedule. Now they have their bye this week. And so when they come out the bye next week, they got Piedmont next week.
Yeah.
And then you got the playoffs. So that's a good time for their bye as well.
Great time for their bye week as well. And they're both good, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think the more we talk about it, though, I think I like the later in the season. Get everybody healthy before the playoffs, you know. I mean, that's a good thing. Well,
there's a bunch of, by the way, I get yelled at, but I'm going to do it real quick, and you can yell at me on the air. I'm going to put you on the spot. So
I can yell at you?
Well,
really?
We'll let the people decide.
Okay.
There is a chance Guthrie could win the district championship.
Well, yeah.
There is a chance Carl Albert could finish third.
There is.
It might not happen, but there's a path. There's a road that goes that way.
Yeah, there is.
Piedmont McGinnis is a big game tomorrow night. Yeah. And then Carl Albert and Piedmont finish off. So that's why there's still no district championship crowned yet in 5A2, the toughest district in the state.
I mean, Piedmont, remember, they ended the winning streak for Carl Albert.
No one thought they would do that.
Nobody thought. We were driving back from Guyman. We heard the news. Somebody said he'd eat his hat. Remember that if they lost? He didn't eat his hat. That wasn't you, though, Chris.
It was not me.
Yeah.
Let's go downstairs with tonight's national anthem. And that is tonight's national anthem. And good job there by the Lawton Ike High School band.
Yeah.
And looking off to my left, I thought they had Christmas hats on for a second.
Yeah, they're
until
festive.
Until Lance got in there on the tie shot, and there's Michael Pruitt's shot, our 2 camera operators tonight. Again, Kel Evans is on assignment tonight, so we won't have Kel services on. But Pruitt and Lance have told us they will step up their game, trying to make up. I mean, look, we think there's 25 cameras here tonight, but
we'll see.
There you see, Coach.
So far, so good.
Oh yeah, we haven't kicked off yet.
No.
And captain's coming out onto the field. We're going to take our final timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. When we come back, for those gentlemen, we'll come on for the coin toss. You'll hear it next here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Cameron Stadium, Lawton, Oklahoma. There are the Blue Jay captains. Phil, that's how Phil came down here tonight with his, like Varnell there, 16 Josh Varnell.
Oof.
Had the six-pack showing.
Yeah, had the shirt up.
Yeah, you were pretty tough on the way down here.
Cops told me to get it down. Wasn't good.
Captains, let's go downstairs with tonight's coin toss between the Jays and the Eagles. We'll get Sean in there and see who wins this coin toss. Nico Pena, Hayden Calvert, Josh Varnell, Nate Benford. The 4 captains tonight for the Jays.
You guys take care of it so we don't have to, okay? Secondly, remind everybody to cover their knees and cover their pads. That's a rule, and we will enforce it. Okay, white, your heads, tails. What's your call going to be?
Tails.
What do you say?
Heads. What do you say? Oh, tails.
Which end would you like to? Do you want to receive?
Yes, sir. Receive.
The kick from.
I want to kick that way.
Looks like Guthrie won and defer, or Lawton will defer. So there you see is the Blue Jays won the toss, defer, and will kick off to the Eagles offense to begin the ball game. Let's take a look at some of the keys to victory for both ball clubs tonight. As Blue Jays 7-1 and Lawton Ike 4-4 on the season. Phil, for Guthrie, you got to move forward from last week.
Yeah, you got to move on, right? I mean, and again, I know the kids don't find any comfort in how well they played last night. They wanted the W or last week, but boy, I tell you, that just did so much for them. And continue to get confidence in their passing game. You have more and more confidence, but threw the ball well last week against CA. Got to continue that tonight and continue to be quick to the ball. They've done it all year last year. I mean, Carl Albert has not been smacked in the mouth like that in a long, long time.
Yeah.
And so they showed up big time.
44, we'll talk about him all night long for Lawton Ike. He is Kingston Tito, and we got to see him, one of the senior members tonight, and he's going to get some wildcat. He's going to run the ball a little bit more as Lawton Ike comes running out onto the field. But also, Lawton Ike just needs that score early and set a tempo the best you can. You're going to be a huge underdog, but you get that confidence early, anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. You got to really come out there and you got to try to shut Harper down. Keep him under 100.
No team, by the way, has been able to keep
right.
Jalen Harper to under 100 yards. It was close last week. He finished with 101 yards on 21 carries. And I thought that was just a fantastic job by the offensive line last week against that Carl Albert defense.
Yeah.
Got to come out and do the same thing here tonight as both teams have made their way onto the field. Now we're just ready to kick this one off.
Yeah, real quick, Chris, if you don't mind, we'll give a shout-out to Pastor Greg Gibson. Thank you, brother, again, for the Super Chat donation. We appreciate that. It helps us do what we do every week, make the road trips, do all the good stuff. We appreciate it very much. Also, shout out to our buddy, Grant Oliver, down in Duncan.
Yes, always great to have Grant.
Grant tuned in here. Great coach in Duncan. We appreciate him. Good friend. One of the best cookie cookers I've ever met.
Yes.
Makes great cookies. Great cookies. And then,
ladies, by the way, he's married.
Oh, he is?
He's no longer a free agent. He's locked up.
All right. And then Ernesto Pena saying, hey, guys, tune it in from Tulsa tonight. Keep up the good work. So we appreciate it, Ernesto.
Always good to hear from Ernesto, his boy. 25 in the royal blue, white, and black tonight.
Got him a young freshman out there too.
Yeah,
playing a little ball. So that's cool
Ernesto,
stuff.
a 3-year starter for this program. Has been a staple in that defensive line, that front seven. We brag
tough
about them as the wait for the band to get off the field. We get a little Cal Stanford situation here, but I think they'll get off here pretty quick. And
we talked about the Kingston Tito kid, 6'2", 240.
I think they need to update their roster because that's like 237 muscle.
Oh, 237 muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, it's intimidating. He's all there, and like you said, Chris, he'll have to have an unbelievable ball game, I think, tonight against the Blue Jays, and you will see him everywhere. But think about that, 6'2", 240, coming at you from Wildcat.
Yeah, we talking about having to wrap up and bring your friend over to tackle last week against Xavier Robinson.
Yeah.
Same thing as well. You got to really wrap him up and not let him get loose because he is a load to bring down. Blue Jays to kick it off here on the S&T Oilfield Services. Hope you enjoyed the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. We are underway here, and Lawton Ike will field it at the 24-yard line, center of the field, out to the 25, 30, and down at the 33-yard line. And here comes Lawton Ike for the first time here offensively.
Yeah, they'll be coming out. We, of course, talked a lot about 44 for them, Tito. But for the Blue Jays, it's all about that D-line. They're going to set the tone for our linebackers and DBs, and we saw it all last Thursday. It all begins with the big boys up front. They've done a fabulous job all year, and I expect them to continue that. What I want to see early, I want to see those motors going, right? Chris, want to get them back in the flow of the game and really establish a rhythm early defensively. That'll tell the tale, I think, for this evening.
Rashard Elsley, the running back, the backup running back, will have a throw on first down. Wide open in the middle of the field, caught at the 45 to the 40, to the near sideline, and finally wrestled down at the 31-yard line. Exactly the start if you're Lawton Ike that you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. That's how there is a flag down. Looks like that's going to be coming back potentially.
Yeah, right
Chris.
at the line of scrimmage, Phil.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that if we were a little flat-footed, that should wake you up. They're going to come down and throw the ball downfield and try to stretch the field. Of course, that pass rush was there, just a half a step from getting there, but that'll wake the boys up if they were a little flat-footed. I think, and this is a defense. They've proven themselves. I mean, they're one of the finest defenses I've ever seen play at Guthrie High School in my 20-some years of doing this, or being in Guthrie, and just a fabulous defense. We'll see what they're all about tonight. I mean, I expect the kids to come out and get in the flow pretty early tonight.
By the way, that was a group passer by the starting quarterback, number 2, Charlie Trekte. He's a 5'9", 175-pound junior. Delivered a good ball there, but the 10-yard penalty will have a first down and 20. Trekte to throw again. Throws it to the far side, and it's incomplete into the Guthrie sideline. And brings up second down and long for the Lawton Ike Eagles. Coach Woodard with the snag over there on the sideline.
One-handed?
I looked up at the last second.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to go back to the
sneaky athletic Coach Woodard. Of course, coaches the D-line, does a great job there with them. We've talked about them continuously on the defensive side of the ball. A good shot of the D-line right there. I mean, outstanding group of kids. Eli Maroney, man, what a year that kid's having. I think Eli's going to get a chance to play some pretty high-level football if he wants to.
No doubt about that. Second down and 20 from the 24-yard line. Run with it, and if you hand it off, nowhere going. If you keep it, same thing right there. Great job by the Guthrie defense. Trayvon Braxton. I don't know how many times we can brag about this defensive line, but it's exactly what happens to everybody this year. You keep it or you give it away. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it's everybody, right? I mean, last time I promised we'd refer to last week, but anytime you can keep 21 Xavier Robinson under 100 yards on the evening, you've had a heck of a night as a defense. And, boy, these kids, they're just outstanding up front.
Loss of 1, so it's third down and 21. Trekte to throw. Here's a pressure up the middle by Josh Farnell, and the pass is incomplete. And that was 100% Josh Farnell. Trekte had to get rid of it before he wanted to, and there was no receiver in the vicinity of that one. And after the first pass was successful, but then a penalty brings it back, Lawton Ike will have to go 3 and out on their opening drive.
Yeah, he talked about Josh. Of course, Josh was our North Church player of the game last week in that ball game, and hopefully tonight we'll get an opportunity to talk to Josh. We try it on nights that are tough. We don't want to make the kiddos do those interviews. It's good to get them out here tonight and talk. So we'll hear from Josh later.
Yeah, no doubt. Josh in the middle of that defense all season long. So we will hopefully get to talk to him tonight. Punt formation for the Eagles. It will be a rugby-style punt. Back deep for the Blue Jays is Watson. He had quite the game last week. Won't have a chance to return this one here, but he got involved in offense. Has had both Watson brothers have been so good defensively this year, Phil.
Oh, unbelievable. And they're so fast, just quick, and they're tough. Great tacklers. They'll come up on the corners and make great open field tackles. Very good in pass defense as well. We're going to really miss those kids next year. I mean, they're special players, no doubt, on special teams and the defensive side of the ball.
Here comes Jalen Harper and the Blue Jay offense. Hayden Calvert, jersey number 7, 3-year starter for the Blue Jays. He'll slap the hands, give it off to Jalen up the middle. Good contact at the line of scrimmage, no yards on first down.
Yeah, good job there by number 27. That is, Davion Arseniox, I believe. I can't pronounce that, but great job there. The senior, 5'9", 210-pound linebacker coming up and wrapping up those feet. And doing what a lot of haven't been able to do tonight or this year, slow down number 4.
And you certainly know Harper's where everything goes through this offense. So you look at Lawton Ike stack in the box. They're going to make somebody else outside of Jalen Harper. Now, Harper's good enough to make the first guy miss, get into the second level, but it's going to be somebody, and you kind of space it out here. Calvert fakes the toss, and he's going to be able to get a couple of yards, and it's going to be third down and long.
Yeah, third and long. This is where we've typically had success most throughout the years on those first down plays. Usually we'll see us chop off 5 or 6 or 7, or when Hayden runs that quarterback draw or the quarterback keeper up the middle, he's usually good 5, 6, 7. But most times are not all year in third down. We've been third down 1, third down 2, in most situations. That's what the kids do here on third down long.
Benford, Watson, and Plagg, the receivers in the formation. Fake the toss to Harper, trying to go with the screen, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. And Ike went 3 and out on their opening drive, and Guthrie will have to go 3 and out on their opening drive.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, you're happy as heck with that. I mean, forcing a 3 and out on this Blue Jay offense is an accomplishment. Great job by number 17 there, getting that big old paw up in the air and knocking that down. But Blue Jays, and this has been an area, kicked the ball pretty well last week, but got to continue that this week.
Yeah, Guthrie averaged 36 yards per punt last week against Carl Albert. Had one block that did lead to a Carl Albert touchdown. So look to clean that up here tonight. It's a good snap, and it's a good punt by Axtell. It will bounce and take a Blue Jay bounce and it'll be picked up inside the 25. Here's the return across the 30. It's the speedster across the way, and he's out of bounds in around the 40-yard line.
That was a heads-up play by the returner for Lawton Ike. Saw that he had plenty of room to get there, scooped the ball up, and turned it in some additional yards. So good heads-up play by the Ike returner.
Got it out to the 40-yard line. And, we see it in college, especially with Oklahoma and Texas after that back-and-forth ball game in Dallas. They, obviously had the bye week. But after the bye week, they came out a little sluggish. OU and Texas both hold on late in the ball game. So it's a real thing coming off an emotional win or loss in your following game.
There's no doubt. And I think that's one of the reasons why the bye is so good for CA. I mean, they get a week to get better, healthy, get healed up from all the bumps and bruises, but also mentally just to get ready for the week, having that week off to get ready for the following week.
Man in motion for the Eagles. Trackey will go with a little halfback. Guthrie kind of tried to run the same thing. This one's incomplete, so a little fake, and then come back to the running back as we'll check it out here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Guthrie defense again blew it all up, and Trackey's just getting rid of the ball, which is a great sign because if he just gets rid of the football, not to be hit, it's a good sign because he just might lob one up to a DB here soon.
Right, and I think that is exactly what I was getting ready to say. I think this game feels like there's going to be the ball's going to be turned over at some point throughout the night, I think.
Now you see two backs back there with the quarterback to see if that's for protection-wise. They will hand it off, and they'll try to go sideways. Sideways never works against this defense, although 5 yards is going to be a positive run for the Eagles. And they'll have a third down and about 5 upcoming.
Third, more manageable, obviously, for the Eagles.
I got him at the 47, excuse me.
Oh, it's okay. 3rd and 2. That's what we're looking at. So good positive yards there for the Eagles. Good job lead blocking as well by the Eagles to spring that. But, being flat is a real thing, and I think, it's too early to tell, but definitely don't have the energy we did last week.
Eagles need the 50. They'll check the sideline. 5 seconds on the play clock. Trackey takes a snap. They'll try to run for it. First guy misses, and it'll be a first down for the Eagles in the Guthrie territory as they'll go from the 48 to the 48.
Yeah, just moving the chains against this Blue Jay defense has been a tough task all year for everybody, and Eagles come out and do that early. Good tackle there by Herzl, I believe, is what came up for that tackle, number 34.
Guthrie actually had more first downs than Carl Albert did last week by 1, but Lawton Ike leads the first down category so far 1-0. First snap in Guthrie territory for the Eagles from the 48-yard line. Back to the run game, up the middle, and stuffed. And now the pile will be moved forward to the 45-yard line. I always thought, and I think I brought this up to my brother Ronnie, if you can push the pile forward until it stops, shouldn't you be able to push them backwards until it stops?
The rules of football are geared for the offense, Chris.
Okay, I know that it's called forward progress, but if you can rugby scrum frontwards, shouldn't you be able to go backwards until they go down?
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed you pulled up scrum. That's good. No, that's good. Incorporating scrum. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, very good.
2nd down and 7. Back to the run game and stuffed.
Good job.
Stuffed, maybe a half-yard loss, maybe a full yard back to the 46-yard line.
Trying to see who's in there. Number 5 for the Blue Jays. Been there all year, Glover.
Yeah, Delonte.
Another great job there. And it's just everybody on the D-line. I mean, there's not a weak link up there. They're all outstanding football players. And unfortunately, when you look at that grade next to all those names, Chris.
SR.
Yeah, SR. Yeah. Every one of them. So
3rd down and 8 for the Eagles. See if they go back to the pass. It's not been friendly to them so far. They did have one completion, but it's brought back to a flag. 2-back set, and they will play action. Here comes the pressure, and Trackey will go down back in Lawton Eisenhower territory. He got sandwiched.
Yeah, great job, Nick.
Herendeen.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Nick Herendeen on the sack there. Great job. You see 35 come through here. Just blew through his guy. Number 76 was his guy. A little deflated there, but Nick's had a great season as well. And
Sean Silvis, Nick Herendeen, pretty big boy. You get to see him up close almost every day.
Yes, that big.
Punt formation for the Eagles. at the 36-yard line. Rugby style punt again. Lawton Ike able to get a first down, but had to punt the football away for the second time. Here's a return from the 15, and not much of a return as Lawton Ike does a good job on special teams. As we hit 6:38 to play in quarter number 1, Guthrie back on the field offensively for the second time.
Yeah, good job in punt coverage there by the Eagles. Blue Jays are going to come. I've got to establish something offensively. Need to get the run game going. That's what Blue Jays will always look to do first, establish that running game. Look for the pass once that opens up. Had a lot of luck last week with those seam passes. That was open all night long. I'd look for us to continue to grow with that.
Doles was the beneficiary of those seam passes.
He's a weapon.
1st and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays, and we have whistles. I don't see flags, but we do see whistles, so we'll see if this is an equipment issue or a play clock issue. We may never know. No flag. It was the near side official that came in. He's going back. All right, so we're set for action here. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Kyron Axtell in the motion. They give it off to Harper. Big hole by the offensive line as he goes across the 20 to the 25-yard line, 10 yards, and the Guthrie Blue Jays have their first down of the night.
You'll see it here on the replay, Integrity Heating and Replay. That's what we're used to seeing on 1st, 2nd down for the Jays most of the year. Just a great job. And I'll tell you, the last 2 weeks, Harper's hitting that hole hard. I mean, he is doing a fabulous job.
Did not get the first down, but does get it here now. They gave him just shy of the 25, but Harper takes care of it on his second carry as he gets out to the 42-yard line. So 27 yards and 2 carries for Jalen Harper.
Yeah, he's running with some real purpose right now. I mean, I'm telling you, he's hitting the holes, finding those seams and just turning it up, doing a great job.
22 yards on 2 carries. Here's Hayden Calvert across the 40 down to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Hayden's used his feet his entire career. He's became a very, very efficient runner of the football. You see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Just does a good job. Real patient when he runs the ball. Picks up about 4.
2nd down and manageable for the Blue Jays. Here with their 4th snap on this drive, and the Eagles will jump. Big guy in the middle will make it 2nd down and 1. And now if you're offensive coordinator Jason Rice, every play in the playbook is there.
Yep, absolutely. Every play is there. And, Jason's done a great job, does a great job all the time, play calling. And he was real creative last week and really situationally aware and did a fabulous job. We'll see here. I'd like to see him air it out here after we pick up this 1st down.
Ball's at the 46-yard line. Jays need the 47. A little handoff to Harper, his second 1st down carry of the game, and it's going to be a whole lot more. Look at 4 runs, run out 1 defensive back, and he get him from behind, and he does. Great run, Jalen Harper, 1st and goal, Blue Jays.
Yeah, Jalen, great job. Talked about keeping him under 100. He's pretty darn close already, but great cutback right here. You're going to see it right there. Goes back against the seam, and it's a foot race, and 25. He can run a little bit, Chris, for the Eagles. He was soaring there going after Jalen.
49-yard run for Jalen Harper. 1st and go for the Jays from the 5-yard line. I remember last time it was 1st and go from the 5. It seemed like it was a week ago. Hayden Calvert will get a yard to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal for the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Blue Jays have been very, very efficient inside the 10, inside the 20, really, for that matter, all year long. Has done a very nice job. And
Tommy Wide and Cooper Walters on the left side.
Yeah.
And it looks like Guthrie's going to throw a tight end in there as well.
There you go. 85.
Did someone change a jersey number on this?
Yeah, we don't have an 85 on our roster.
Maybe Sean can figure that out. It's a wildcat formation. Harper makes the first 3 guy miss, and he's able to get in around the 3-yard line. So Guthrie has a little bit of work to do here as it comes now 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, 3rd and goal here.
Guthrie brought the tight end on the left side to show strong side left, but went opposite side. That's always mixing it up there. You always think, oh, they're going to line up on the left. We'll run on the left, but now here's this wildcat package again. Harper will take the snap. Delonte Glover, Doles, and Plagg look like they're going to go right, and they do go right. You got 3 lead blockers. Can they get it? Jalen Harper, touchdown, untouched, and the Blue Jays strike first here in Lawton.
Another great touchdown run by Harper, set up by a tremendous blocking. I mean, it's our interior linemen, but also our skinny linemen outside on the edges, our wide receivers that do such a great job really sealed that corner, and Jalen just jogged on in there for 6.
Blue Jays on top 6-0, trying to make it 7-0 with the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Noah French here, you see marking off his steps. Calvert will be his holder, trying to make it a 7-0 ball game. Snap, hold, kick, all 3 are good. Guthrie leads at 7-0, 3:56 to play in quarter number 1. Timeout for Lawton. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Blue Jays on their second offensive series of the night into the end zone. We'll talk about that drive here after this S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. It's another short kick for the Jays, fielded at the 20-yard line. That short kick is by design, by the way, to the 25. Nice return out across the 30 to around the 31-yard line, and Lawton Ike will be back offensively for the 3rd time tonight. They've had to punt the football away on their first 2 drives. We'll see what drive number 3 has in store as we take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary. 7 plays, 85 yards, Phil, just under 4 minutes. Jalen Harper with another touchdown this year. And we talk about going over 100 yards all the time. Well, he has a touchdown in every game this year as well.
Yeah, he's had such an unbelievably consistently great season. He hasn't had those games. He's had a couple big games, but he's had great games just every week, always over 100 and giving you 1, 2, 3 touchdowns every week.
Scoring drive brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors, and we want to give a special thanks to John Vance Motors for sponsoring our drive to Lawton, Oklahoma. Every time we have our long drives and we have a lot of equipment, John Vance Motors always step up and allow us to use a vehicle that will allow our team to travel and our equipment to travel. So we can thank John Carpenter and Megan and Garrett and Dennis and all the crew out there for all their great support for Guthrie Blue Jay football and for the TV team.
Yeah, and they just do so much. That's just one little thing they do for us. They're such great supporters, not only us, but everybody in the community, always willing to pitch in and help. We're very lucky to have John Vance Motor Group in our community.
No pick up on first down. So 2nd down and 10 with 4 receivers. Track Eagles get rid of this football, and the pass is incomplete. Had a receiver open. Looked like Watson was going to have a good open field tackle, but the pass is incomplete. And I think, you always talk about this Guthrie defense hitting you hard. They hit hard, and they put pressure on you the entire time, and it speeds you up. And that was the perfect example of what we saw there. Tracky just get rid of it because they're coming everywhere.
Yeah, and offense is all about rhythm, right? I mean, you've got to get in a rhythm. And when you've got these guys, whether it's the D-line or if you do get something out quick outside and one of our corners comes up and lays the wood to you, that stays with you. And so defense sets the tone tonight just like they have all year.
Tracky, a little pass in the backfield, just trying to get something going, and stretching to get the line of scrimmage is all they're going to be able to get. And for the 3rd time, and for the third time, 2 out of 3 drives, it's going to be a 3 and out for Ike. There is a timeout taken on the field.
Got a Blue Jay down. I can't see who it is.
Kyron Axtell.
Is it Kyron? Kyron's down. Kellen Herzl on that great open field tackle on that last play, the sophomore linebacker. Boy, he's had a heck of a year.
No doubt he has. All right, we're going to take a timeout here as they tend to Kyron Axtell. 4th down and 10 when we come back. This Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division, or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Back to Lawton. Kyron Axtell able to walk off. Looks like maybe a left foot injury. Hopefully he'll be okay. Don't forget, he's the punter and defensive backs. Also plays wide receiver. So he plays all three aspects of the game. Hopefully he'll be okay. 4th down and 10, and we'll see what this is here for Lawton Ike. Looks like they spent some time working on this here. And it will be punted away. Watson backs up and retrieves it at the 32. First two guys misses as he spins out of a tackle, and he's able to get out to the 43-yard line. Exciting 11-yard return for the Blue Jays.
That's a lot of confidence, first of all, to field that ball with those guys coming straight down your throat, and then through that beautiful spin move, pick up 11 yards. Like you said, Chris, tonight, I think we got a winner for farthest away viewer.
Well, it's early.
It's early.
It's early.
We got us leading. How about that, leading? Dawn Harden. Thank you, Dawn, from watching from Costa Rica. Dawn's down there visiting his beautiful daughter Angela and her family in Costa Rica. I'm sure Lemoyne's there as well. Hope you guys have a great visit down there and enjoy your stay.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at their own 42-yard line. Tito's offsides. Did they get that? I got that. No big deal. Coward has to throw the football away. I don't know if we have the replay and we can pause it, but I thought 44 lined up offsides.
Yeah.
No? He says no. Ronnie says no, Phil. So
no to the offsides or no to the replay?
No to the replay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, he's a nucleus.
Right. Did he line off offsides, or was it just me?
Let's see here. He looks to be.
It was close.
Yeah, it was close.
I think he was. My bird's eye view is at the 42-yard. I'm dead even with the 42.
He's right there again. Boy, he's snugging up there.
2nd down and 10. Hand off to Harper. And he'll get to the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd down for the Blue Jays. Thank you to Sean Silvas down on the field and a few people on my text message. 85, Andrew Knight. There you see Harper. He hobbles off the field, and that's something we'll have to watch close there. But 85, Andrew Knight. Normally 72, but 85 tonight. So an offensive lineman turned tight end. So good to see Andrew out there playing some tight end.
Yeah, very good.
Guthrie could perhaps try their first true pass and scratch that. Cowell will try to run for it as he gets to the 49, 1 yard shy. See a Coach Beebe and the Jays elect to go for it here on 4th and 1.
I think you'll see him go for it here. Of course, with Harper coming up a little gimpy on that last play, you might see that heavy package come in.
You got Delonte Glover. Remember Delonte Glover, number 5, coming onto the field that you see there. Started his Blue Jay career as a running back. Whew. And he's a low. Yeah, I guarantee he's good for at least 1 yard here in this scenario. It's good to find out if you can depend on 5 in a 4th down play here. Maybe you need him moving forward. Calvert's done it many times over his three-year career. And Delonte went left, Hayden went right. So many different designs in this run game, and the Blue Jays will have a 1st down.
Blue Jays have done it all year long. They do a great job picking up those tough yards when they need to situationally. Good job. What a weapon. That's a weapon, right?
Well, and defensively, you see the running back or the fullback go left, so you think the football is going left because he's going to be a lead blocker, but it's not. It's a well-designed play, and most of the times in high school football, the lead blocker usually takes you there, but not in this offense. 1st and 10, new set of downs for the Jays. As Calvert will look over to the sideline, 5 seconds on the play clock. Zane Thomas in at the running back spot. He's had many big carries this year, including his first one tonight against the Eagles. Maybe 7, maybe 8 yards to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by the Jays. I do got to say this. We just have Dorian Jones, Sr. Happy birthday, Kyron. Number 14, Axtell. Let's get a win on your big day. Love, Dad, from San Antonio.
That's the way to win the first quarter with the birthday. Also, Blue Jays with an early birthday present. 7-0 lead going into quarter number 2. Timeout from Lawton. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Beautiful sunset here in Lawton. Lance Evans, Michael Pruitt on the cameras tonight. Kel Evans on assignment. So no field camera tonight. It feels weird without our field camera. So not getting the full effect tonight, but that's okay. We got better things going on for Kel Evans as we get set for quarter number 2. Lance Evans, Michael Pruitt, Sean Silvis, Ronnie Phillips, Connor Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans here in Lawton, Cody Knox and Aaron Ryburn handling our social media duties this evening here on GMP TV. Second quarter action. Blue Jays will have it. Second down and 2 after the 8-yard carry by Thomas the end. Good news, Jalen Harper back in the lineup. Calvert trying to throw, nothing there, throws it on the run, and Doles was wide open. Calvert unable to deliver the ball to him, and that might have been touchdown for Guthrie if the pass is there.
Yeah, he was streaking across the middle, and you'll see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Gets disrupted, pushes him out of his pocket a little bit, throwing on the run. Boy, he is there. That's golden goalpost right there if you catch that ball.
Yeah, Doles probably had to make one guy miss or out muscle him, whatever. But it is third down and 2, so that was a good job of trying to go downfield and get the passing game going. Now you see the heavy set with Harper changing up the play. Delonte Glover, the running back, halfback on the right side. Little counter play. They hand it off to Glover this time. Boy, what a weapon. Across the 35, plenty for the first down as he gets now near the 32-yard line.
Glover, number 5, you said a weapon. He is a weapon. That's a big load coming at you, and he knows how to run the football.
Check out 85 here. Look at the.
Yeah. Great job there. Great job blocking 8-5.
Andrew Knight blocked down the field from the tight end spot. Blue Jays will flop from left to right on the line of scrimmage. First down and 10, handoff Harper. I think he's okay, Phil. I think he's just fine. Touchdown number 2 from Jalen Harper. This one from 32 yards out.
Yeah, the foot appears to have healed. Looks just fine. Jalen's done that all year. I mean, I tell you, that kid, he almost always makes the first guy miss. I mean, we've seen it repeatedly throughout his career. If he gets a seam, a little opening, boy, he can get there pretty quick. So great job by Jalen. Great job opening that big hole up by our offensive line as well.
He was almost untouched. If he was, it wasn't touched for very long as we get set for the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Jalen Harper already over 100 yards rushing. So go ahead and mark off game number 9 of 9 for Jalen Harper going over rushing for over 100 yards. Here's the extra points. A low snap. Calvert able to recover. The kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Guthrie on top of the Lawton Ike Eagles. Just 46 seconds gone by in quarter number 2. Timeout from Cameron Stadium. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
14-0. Boy, I remember that score last week. Guthrie up 14-0, and you're thinking, man, this might be the night.
Yeah.
Jalen Harper, what a night it is for him. Yeah, maybe he got a paw on Jalen Harper. He knows what to do with it. 32-yard touchdown run. As we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff, we'll recap that scoring drive here after this kickoff. We'll also go downstairs with Sean Silvas, who saw something that will be interesting to hear from him. First things first with this kickoff here. Got to field it first. And it's picked up around the 14-yard line. Here's the return out to the 20, 25, 30. Varnell and company will make the tackle after the 35-yard line. John Vance Motor scoring summary. Blue Jays, 8 plays, 58 yards, 3 minutes exactly. And Jalen Harper with his second score of the night. Scoring summary brought to you by John Vance Auto Group all season long.
John does so much, as we talked about. Good to have him. Boy, he's been a sponsor, I think, forever, hasn't he, Chris? One of the first, consistent, does a lot for us.
Let's go downstairs with Sean Silvas, who saw something in pregame and on that extra point as well, Sean.
Yeah, guys, something I noticed when they were kicking during pregame, they've got a little, it looks like a hard rubber square, maybe 3 inches by 2 inches. They're setting the football on. So the kicker brings it out, sets it on the ground, and then the long snapper is able to set the ball directly on it to give the kicker a consistent platform. He was kicking 50-yard field goals. If you notice, his ball on all these extra points has looked very nice tonight. So keep an eye on that. Perhaps our kicking game might improve a little bit.
Yeah, the quarterback for Lawton Ike, he might want a tee as well. He's just getting hammered. Yeah. Great report down there, Sean. Appreciate that. As it will be a loss all the way back to the 27-yard line, loss of 10.
There was 3 Blue Jays on him before he had a thought. Unbelievable.
So the Eagles will line up with 4 receivers, 3 to the top of the formation. Second down and long. Trackey rolling to his right. Does have time to throw, and it was batted at the line of scrimmage. Watson there on the coverage. If there was a catch, he would have been down immediately at the 32, but the pass is incomplete. And now Lawton in danger of 2 consecutive drives of going 3 and out. It would be the third of the night if Guthrie can hold here on 3rd down and 23.
Well, Blue Jays have done that all year, Chris.
Yeah.
I never remember a team that has these 3 and outs.
Yeah.
I mean, just unbelievable effort. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Greg Gibson. Greg's been a great supporter of us. Great job. We appreciate your donation very much, Greg. It helps us on the Super Chat there. It helps us pay for gas and do all the things we do to go on the road and cover the Blue Jay football for you guys. We appreciate you.
3rd down and long for the Eagles. Trackey will throw. Here comes the pressure. Just throws it away. It's in on Josh Farnell. That's why you're. Eli Maroney. Eli Maroney.
Eli is such a good football player, I'll tell you. He's kicking himself right now. That was 6 for him.
And I set it up perfect for Eli. He's just going to get rid of the ball just to be getting rid of the ball. It's going to go right in the hand. Oh, bad part. Bad spot. That was right in his hands.
Well, now, in Eli's defense, he's a D-lineman.
Yeah.
He's a D-lineman, and he can beat me up. So, I mean, we need somebody to stand up for him.
Well done.
Good job? Okay.
Good job.
That's all I was trying to do.
I can't believe Ronnie was saying that stuff about Eli.
Well,
it's unbelievable what Ronnie does. Here is another punt, and this one's not a great punt, and Guthrie will get away from this one as it goes out of bounds. Jays will have great field position here in quarter number 2, leading at 14-0. Here in Lawton, 5A2 ball game. A win tonight goes a long ways of hosting a first-round playoff game, and still an outside chance of being district champions. It's a lot of things got to happen.
You're starting to go the well a little too much.
A little too much on that one.
Too much.
Well, if Piedmont beats McGinnis and Carl Albert by 8 or 10 points.
Well, that's where it gets tougher.
Okay, well, I'm just, all right.
But could happen. There's a path.
Boy, if it does happen, you will never, ever hear the end of it.
No, you won't. Speaking of Carl Albert and district championships, I want to shout out to Shane Jackson. Says, Carl Albert grad here, unbelievably impressed with the Blue Jays and the production of this channel. Going to watch you boys the rest of the year. Hope to see you boys again.
Appreciate that.
I have a feeling he's talking about December 2nd.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's the case. Carl Albert's got a great team as well.
Yeah, they do.
They got a great coaching staff over there, and it's a very respected rivalry between Guthrie and Carl Albert. Always has during the Rafe Watkins and Gary Rose era, and Coach Dunn and Coach Beebe continue the legacy here with Guthrie, Carl Albert, and it's always a fun game when those two teams get together.
No doubt.
There's been blowouts on both sides, but 2nd down and 8 for the Guthrie Blue Jays after the 2-yard carry there by Harper. Calvert will toss it to Harper, looking for an angle to cut up. There it is, as he'll get to the 48-yard line into Lawton Ike territory. Pickup of 6 yards.
So about a 3rd and 2 for the Blue Jays.
Certainly think 4-down territory, right?
Yeah, I think so. No doubt about that, especially with the way the Blues got that heavy package coming in again here. And, you know, if we do see him, Carl Albert, again December 2nd, I think we're going to be lucky enough maybe get to call that game.
Well, if Coweta beats Del City and Piedmont wins 2 weeks in a row, it might be before.
Oh, boy. Oh, I didn't think
There's a lot of games to be going on.
Okay.
Harper, first down across the 45 to the 43-yard line. Excuse me, that's Delonte Glover. Boy, Delonte Glover shot out there pretty quick. Got me confused there for a second.
Yeah.
As we see number 5 get the toss, and he took off, boom, right there. And he has the first down.
That's a D lineman there, boys. It's a D lineman on the defensive side of the ball. Hey, got to thank Judy Arnold, $20 super sticker. First one, let's celebrate her super sticker. Great job, Judy. We really appreciate it. Appreciate your support very much.
Thank you, Judy. Absolutely, 100%. Thank you very much. She does that as the Blue Jays get a first down. Little misdirection play here. Calvert. I'm trying to get that lineman who's leading the way. Was that Tommy White leading the way for Harper?
The Tommy Pohl?
It was one of those linemen. Boy,
It is.
It is. Look at that. Cooper.
Poland, baby.
Right there it is.
I love it. Good job, Tommy White. Tommy's turned into one heck of an offensive lineman. Does a good job for the Blue Jays. Another one of those seniors.
Yeah. 6-yard run there for Calvert. Second down and maybe 7 yards, close to 7 yards. Doles and Plagg will line up on the left side. Harper flags out to the left side. Calvert looks left side, steps up the pocket, throws it. It's caught by Doles at the 20. Number 20 breaks the tackle, and he's down at the 10-yard line. Chase Doles, big catches throughout the year. Another big one here in Lawton.
Yeah, I love me some number 20. Give me some Blake Doles. Great catch here, sure-handed.
Good pass as well.
Great pass. Doles loves himself some contact, I tell you. He's a weapon, Chris. He really is a weapon for this Blue Jay offense. If we needed to play him on defense, he'd be a fabulous linebacker. He can play the end. I mean, he can play a lot of places. Just a football player.
Calvert will run with it on the left side. He's to the 5. He's to the 1. He's into the end zone. Hayden Calvert from 11 yards out. Guthrie on top, 20-0. PAT upcoming.
QB1 getting it done with his legs again. We talked about a nice move here by Hayden, right? Well, we just didn't quite catch on the replay, but I'll tell you, he did a great job just stepping out a little bit, turning it upfield in the end zone for QB1, Hayden Calvert.
Strive Wellness Lounge, PAT, trying to make it a 21-0 ball game here in quarter number 2. Noah French trying to go 3 for 3, and he does. 7:17 play here until the Golden Chick halftime show. 21-0. Blue Jay football brought to you by our good friends at F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A lion is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Thursday night football. Third game in a row for Guthrie on Thursday night. Hopefully we're done with those for the rest of the year.
Oh, boy.
Usually there's one, Phil, but this year 3. And Guthrie trying to go 2-1 on Thursday night games this season. Guthrie will kick this one off here, presented by S&T Oilfield Services. We'll have our latest scoring summary after this play here Another design short kick. Bounces, ball's loose, and picked up inside the 25. Not much of a return, and Lawton will have it here to begin with 7:14 to play in quarter number 2. John Vance Motor scoring summary. Blue Jays, 6 plays, 56 yards, just under 3 minutes. Hayden Calvert, first Blue Jay to score outside of Jalen Harper tonight. And that is your latest John Vance Motor scoring summary.
Give a shout out to Mrs. Greg Gibson. We appreciate your super chat donation tonight for $20. We appreciate you guys very much. And you are right. Your husband does rock. There is no doubt about that. He's got a whole bunch of fans here on the GMP broadcast and Sega Banana Media on Wednesday nights, High School Huddle. We appreciate you guys.
Tracky to throw. It's caught and dropped immediately there by Xavier Williams. And now we have multiple flags. You just need to get away. Just get away. I'm not sure who's at fault, but simply get away. Can't afford anything silly here late in the season.
Well, I think what happened is Williams made a good open field tackle, and then he stepped over the kid, and kid took offense to that. And I think he probably hope he's not done for the night. That happens in football, but definitely looking at a penalty now. They may be doing offsettings here, too.
Yeah,
I don't know. Could have been taunting.
Yeah.
Could have
Did Xavier get caught?
Yeah, I don't exactly.
Was it the second guy who got caught? To be honest, to be fair, we try to be fair on these broadcasts. Yep. Probably should go against both of them and offset it.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see.
All right. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Lawton. Unsportsmanlike. Guthrie.
That's good officiating.
Yeah, good job of getting together. And
I think you'll see it here. I don't know if we got the whole play, but good job. Great tackle. You're going to see him step up. Yeah, that's going to guarantee a little lingering there. That'll usually guarantee a reaction.
Yeah, and then Ford got up and,
and
shoved him. So, okay, and I can talk baseball rules all day with you, but football rules, it's offsetting, so you replay the down.
Replay the down, but there's 19,000 rules in football. Scenarios, all different things can go on.
So Lawton Ike says, all right, we finally completed a pass.
Yep.
Look good doing it.
Yep.
And then we have offsetting penalties. So 2 big catches and penalties, bring them back.
Bring both of them back. And penalties, such a disruptor for any team in any game. I mean, you got to play clean, especially this time of the year.
1st and 10. Tracky will roll. And whistles before everything started. A pink flag.
Going to have some offsides, it looks like, on the Jays.
Pink week for the flag for the officials. Good job by the officials there. As I might have cut you off, Phil, but good job by those guys getting together and communicating and said, I saw this. Well, this is what we have.
Well, and we always talk about, officials shouldn't insert themselves in the game. I disagree with that. Officials should insert themselves in the game in those kind of situations. That was well done, well managed by the third team on the field.
So the 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 5 from the 34. Right. And about a 4, maybe 5-yard. Looks like it's going to be a 4-yard carry to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, good run there by the Eagles. Blue Jays, of course, are so good against the run, and last week showed they could defend the pass as well. I mean, they've done of course, all that starts with the boys up front, as we've said numerous times this year. D-line is just so dominant for the Blue Jays.
2nd and inches for the Eagles. You think, man, we just run it here for a 1st down, but boy, Guthrie's so good. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and example 1, but good job to keep the feet moving. Could be close and maybe lost a half a yard. It'll depend on the spot.
You dialed that up pretty good, Chris. It's a good job.
So lost about a football. So here we go, 3rd down. These are fun.
Oh, these are.
These are fun right here.
Yeah, they are. And this defense, good defenses live for moments like this.
Go under center. Watch the running back push.
Ooh.
Referee went backwards. Ooh. He did not get there. Far side official says at the 1st down marker, but it's this near side official that matters.
Yeah, he didn't get there. Watch that push right there. Great job up the middle.
I think the quarterback, if we can watch it one more time, I think the quarterback took off with the football before he actually received the football. I think his body was moving, then got the football.
Yeah, that's good.
And they will give them the 1st down. No measurement. They need it right on the yard line.
No, I don't. They didn't move the chains.
Yeah, I saw the.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they motioned for it, and.
Boy, it looked like from my angle up here he was just a little short, but boy, it was inches.
For Lawton, that is one second first down of the night.
4:57 left in the first half. That's pretty darn good.
Ball's marked at the 39-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 into motion. Goes behind the running back. Option play. Good play. Now Guthrie will defend it here. Sneaks through.
Watch out.
Here go the Eagles. Down the far sideline. Needed tackling before he scores. And Guthrie saves the touchdown momentarily. Tackled at the 5-yard line.
That was by the birthday boy. Mr. Axtell saved the touchdown there for the Blue Jays. Took a great angle. Great speed himself. Good after play there. Blue Jays have prided themselves all year long on the defense. You can see why. These kids don't give up on plays. I mean, they're just battling to keep everybody out of the end zone.
55-yard run, and first and go from the 5, and timeouts taken by Guthrie. We'll do the same thing. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's that 5-yard line again, Phil.
Yeah,
it seems like it was just yesterday.
It's a little eerie.
First and go for the Eagles from the 5-yard line. Yep. Sam Rice, Phil, says you might think the furthest away prize went in the Eastern time zone as he was last week.
Who said that?
Sam Rice.
That's farther in Costa Rica?
Well, I don't think Costa Rica is in the Eastern time zone.
Oh, in the Eastern.
Sam wants the Eastern time zone.
We'll give it to him.
He's in the 73044 tonight.
Yeah, we'll give Sam one of those.
All right.
Give Sam one of those.
First and go. Guthrie spins the timeout. See what Lawton Ike will come out with, Phil. Really, everything they've gone with in the passing game has been 10 yards or more.
Yeah.
They have a hard time running the football, so you would think maybe a jet sweep, get a receiver in motion, but when you go east and west against this defense, it's tough. So it'll be interesting. I think there might be another timeout taken.
We'll get them all in.
There's not a lot of games tonight here. I think if there might be one that we can maybe take a look in 5A, take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. And no. Okay, we probably need to reload that. So we can reload that here. Stillwater does lead Tahlequah 13-7.
Okay.
All the scores this year brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church.
They're good ones.
Aaron does all that. I think we got to reset it in the V-Mix program. So here we go. First and goal from the 5-yard line for the Eagles. Trackey will line up in the shotgun. 16 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time here as he lines up his 2 running backs. Well, hand it off. They'll try stretching out to the left. Still stretching. Cuts it. And down around the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
Good tackle by Herzl, number 34. Stretched that out. Darnell was there. I believe that was Nico as well, stretching that play out. Good job by Kyron coming up. And then Herzl comes in and cleans it up. Give a quick shout out to Chief Luke Young, watching from Ardmore tonight. We appreciate you, Chief. I'll see Chief Monday getting outfitted for my live burn, Chris. Getting my bunker gear.
Sean Silvas, you're on deck for coming up in the booth.
Sean, Chris is just jealous. I'm going to be a fireman like him now.
2nd and goal. Handoff up the middle. Stuffed. Maybe a 3. At best, a 2. They will mark it at the 3. Here we go.
Boy, it just gets so tough up the middle against the Jays. And especially when they think, they have a pretty good idea. You're going to try to run the ball down here.
Yeah.
You stack the box and go get them. But this is where that just talented D-line is so important down in these type of situations.
3rd and goal. Drama in Comanche County. Tracky, low snap, throws wide open and overshoots his receiver.
Yeah.
Completely wide open.
Yeah, he was there.
Do you take points if you're Lawton?
Well, I think you got to go for 7, don't you? What was the flag?
They're looking at Guthrie, so this is going to be against Lawton. So, Phil, do you accept this or make them go for 1 play?
I think it depends on how far you're backing them up.
It would be 10 yards, right, if they accept it.
But isn't there, if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it's 10. If it's in front, I mean, there's something different about the rule this year.
They will back them up regardless.
Yeah. Spot foul, right, if it's in front. Yeah.
Ball's at the 13-yard line, so they'll replay 3rd down. PA guy said 18, but it is the 13. Threw me off for a second. I'm keeping numbers, tracking numbers here for you. This is the 7th play of the drive and a timeout taken. I think we're okay. We'll keep it here. Don't want to miss any of the action. 3:01. After the penalty, it will remain 3rd down and goal. So you do obviously take that penalty. I was just playing both sides of it because I was really looking for another 4th and goal.
You wanted it.
Another 4th and goal scenario there just to see if it would happen. But it's obviously the right call there by Guthrie.
Yeah, no doubt. Kyron's getting all the love tonight.
Social media love?
When you play a game on your birthday, you get all the love. Holly Rasmussen, go Kyron. Love you. Have a great birthday. Love Holly, Piper, and Tanner from Warland, Wyoming. Beautiful state, Wyoming. Love Wyoming. Great hunting, great fishing, beautiful state.
How many times you been there?
Oh, probably half a dozen.
Wyoming?
Yeah.
What takes you to? Oh, there's the latest grandparents and aunt and uncle.
There they are.
Ryan Lee, the Knights, and the Evans.
All on their phones, listening to GMP, no doubt.
Well, I would certainly hope so.
Yeah, that's right.
3rd and goal for the Eagles from the 13. Tracky rolling, throwing, and it's incomplete. Tracky hit hard at the 30-yard line by Nico Pena, who is a gentleman that helps him up.
Yeah, Nico's had a really good senior campaign himself and just so consistent at that end position. Does a great job and very solid. Philippi said, we'll stop him. So final vote, we're going to stop him.
4th and goal. Eagles will keep the offense on the field. Snap will be from the 13-yard line. Guthrie looking for one more snap here, under 3 minutes. Remember, Guthrie went 85 yards on their first drive of the night. So if he can hold here, he's got time to go down the field. And Eisenhower wants a little bit more time to think about it. We will once again keep it here on GMP TV. I don't think we have the graphic working tonight, but Guthrie will be in action next week. It will be senior night against the Shawnee Wolves. I think, Ronnie, the next week's graphic works except for the Shawnee helmet. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't have a Shawnee helmet. So there you go. There's Guthrie versus Guthrie. Boy, that'd be a good game. I'm taking the defense. I'm taking the defense. But it is Guthrie. It is Shawnee taking on Guthrie. So we're back there Friday night. It will be senior night, so you want to get out to the stadium a little bit early to see the seniors acknowledged here. Our pregame show here on GMP TV, we'll try to bring as much as we can of those seniors as well. Starts at 6:30. You guys already know that, and our kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, every Wednesday night we have the high school huddle on our sister channel, Second Banana Media on YouTube and also on Facebook. And we talk high school sports from 6A all the way down to the small schools, and we break those down. We have our top 5 in each class. We have our top 10 games of the week, and we talk about the big-time players, big-time plays. We talked some officiating. There were some big plays in the Ed Memorial Owasso game. So we really tried to expand it all out every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock on the high school huddle.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun on Wednesday nights. Ronnie's in the leader right now for the season. But
all three of us 9-1 last week.
9-1 last week.
All lost by 1 point.
2 games separate last to first.
13 yards separates Ike and the end zone. Trackey throws it up one-on-one and never had a chance. The pass is incomplete. No flags on the play, and Guthrie holds on 4th down.
Yeah, good job, Blue Jay defense again. And we really appreciate Aaron Ryburn. Does a great job for us on our social media. Evidently, Aaron started a second career, Chris, that we didn't know about.
A second career?
Yeah.
Dare I ask?
Well, he's a comedian.
Oh, a comedian. Yes,
yeah, he's a comedian.
I've seen the comedian act before. Yes.
Well, he said, Luke, since Phil is joining the fire department, do you think it's time to do a calendar? That would be a heck of a calendar. Oh boy,
I can see that going aluminum.
That'd go aluminum, no doubt.
From the 13-yard line, Jalen Harper and the Blue Jays trying to work on a 2-minute offense here. Jalen able to get across the 15. He'll be down about we'll give him the 18-yard line. Guthrie with 2:35, 2:34 does have 2 timeouts left. See if they, Phil, 21 points might be enough, but you might want to, if you're thinking, will there be a 2-minute offense in the in the second round of the playoff games?
Let's work it. Yeah.
Let's work on that. The ball's fumbled. And now you think, you know what? Let's just get to halftime.
Kneeling's not bad.
I think maybe at best back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd down upcoming.
Yeah, but you make a great point. I mean, these are games situationally when you're presented with them. You have an opportunity to go out and do some practice on some scenarios you may see in the playoffs. So we could see that.
Yeah, guys, without Kale down here, I don't know if you could see that play on this side, but the handoff hit the shoulder pad.
I think if we replay that, if we replay it and slow it mo, I think we can. Sean says it hit the shoulder pad, and we can. So we can.
I think he got a perfect bounce to get it back right here. No, that just slow. Just lucky nobody was right there.
Yeah, I think we missed the front part of it hitting the shoulder pad. But, bounce was favorable, the first one anyway. So the timeout taken by Lawton Ike. So now Lawton's thinking, if we hold him on 3rd down, punt the football, we'll have another few minutes. That's why I thought maybe Guthrie would be working on that 2-minute offense, but we'll see what here. This big 3rd play here to see who gets the football. Yeah, Lawton Ike, great head coach, Javon Harris. I think this is maybe his 2nd or 3rd year, but he played high school football at Lawton MacArthur, so he's a Lawton guy. Played at the University of Oklahoma back in 2009 to 2013, so he's been a part of some successful teams with the Sooners and Lawton MacArthur, for that matter. He was a big-time playmaker and doing a good job here at Lawton Ike as he rebuilds his program here, and so he's using those timeouts, trying to get the football back. And that's a direct snap.
Watch
Is that
out.
Watson?
Yeah.
Out to the 35-yard line, and that will continue the drive. See if Guthrie speeds up here offensively.
Watson boys can fly.
And that's the first time I do believe Watson has taken a wildcat snap.
That's a weapon right there. He's so quick.
18-yard pickup, so a new wrinkle in Jason Rice's offense. Stays in there. Worked the last time. Why not? Bounces to the 40. He's at midfield. And now he hesitates and will go out of bounds. Definitely need to go out of bounds. Stop the clock. Give you some extra time to work with. So back-to-back runs by Watson.
I tell you what an athlete. You see it here. He catches the edge right here, Chris. And he picks him up quick. Right here. Yeah, get out of bounds there, young man. He'll learn that. And a lot of snaps on the opposite side of the ball.
That was a 24-yard run for Watson.
Well, that gives you something else to think about on that with that Guthrie offense. Love seeing that.
So both Watsons have, it's usually Kyrie Watson number 3, but now it's Tariq Watson getting some carries. Calvert to throw far side and overshoots his intended receiver. Really pressured that ball in there. It only looked one way. Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I think we are seeing what you were talking about, though. Let's get a scenario here and work on it, because that's the kind of passing play you would see in that situation. Some on the sidelines.
Yeah, Harper was covered up pretty good.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch the other receivers in their routes, but that would have been a tough pass to try to get in there. Does stop the clock, though, with 1:23 to play. Second down and 10 as we play up into the Golden Chick halftime show. 4 receivers set. Hand off to Harper. Lawton Ike reads it perfectly, and Guthrie will be hit for a loss. And teams are going to start focusing on that running game.
Yeah.
They're going to make you throw the football. Timeout taken, lost all the way back to the 48-yard line.
That was big 44, Tito. We talked about him in the pregame. Remember now, this kid's 6'2", 240, can move. He'll be playing somewhere on Saturdays, no doubt about it.
Kingston Tito, 6'2", 240.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Chief Luke Young said I'll be doing every month in the calendar we're doing.
Blue Jays will spend a timeout here. They have one left here in the half. Yep, so you're going to go into a controlled burn.
Yeah, I'm going to basically save lives.
Basically.
Yeah.
Now, when I went through this process, you mocked me the entire time.
Well, but you didn't. It wasn't a big fire. I'm doing a big fire. Luke says it's going to be the biggest control burn they've ever done. That's why he called me in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I cannot wait when you go in there because you can't run. You just can't run in and turn your hose. Don't call it a fire hose.
Oh,
a hand line.
Hand line.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Go in there. The supply hose gets it to the engine, and then you get your hand line.
Hand line.
Your red line, if you will.
Red line, if you will.
And you can't just turn it on when you get in there. You got to get
oxygen?
in there. That's the hardest part. Yeah. You get in there, and then you release the water.
Yeah.
Put out the fire.
Yeah.
Then the steam comes. That's when you feel it.
At this stage of my life, I'm looking for extra oxygen. So, I mean, that'll be good. Just having a little extra oxygen. That'd be great.
After the timeout, it's 3rd down and 18. Guthrie will run with it with Watson. It's worked twice on this series. Why not try it a third time? And, Guthrie passing game has not been there.
Yeah.
And so you try to come up with different ways to run the football, but teams are going to zero in on that running game until Guthrie can prove they can get something consistent in the passing game.
I like seeing this with the coaching staff for the Eagles.
Yes.
Immediately called a timeout. I mean, this is how you turn a program around, right? The coaches are working hard. They're making the right kind of calls over here for Lawton. It's good to see. Luke said it's 1,000 degrees. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's what we deal with when
I was
we
thinking like
go.
110, 120.
Oh, no, that's not even cooking temperature.
1,000 degrees?
Yeah.
Well, what if I get burned?
Oh, no, they'll take care of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll be surrounded.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you'll be surrounded.
Oh, bring a new meaning to Phil on fire.
Yeah, it's the mask that it'll take a time or two. It won't just be automatic, and it's just a reminder when those firefighters go in there.
What they're doing.
Because when you put that mask on, it's not the easiest thing. I'm not claustrophobic by any means, but I said, I got to take it off. I got to redo this, but because you never really concentrate on your breathing when you have
Does it fog up?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Good equipment.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
That's why you're getting dressed, or you're getting the.
I get to keep the hat.
Look, you'll get a T-shirt.
T-shirt. No hat.
No badge either.
No badge?
No badge.
Well, I'm out. Whole reason I was doing this for a badge.
Punt formation for the Blue Jays. I didn't want to break it to you on the air, but there it is.
No badge.
Second punt of the night for Guthrie. Axtell, a good punt. Takes a high pounce. Lawton gets away with it. Will it die before the goal line? Guthrie will down it before the goal line, right at the 1-yard line. Kyron Axtell with a great punt.
Great punt, great coverage. Outstanding.
So now Lawton Ike, they were taking all those timeouts to save time. Now you got to worry not getting a safety.
Yeah, great coverage, too. Jace Rainwater's down there on the coverage. Who's 33? 33 for the Blue Jays. Owen Wilder.
Yep.
Another one of those sophomores. Jason Owen, both sophomores. Good sophomore class football players.
It really is.
Very good sophomore class.
So, now Lawton's like, you know what? Can we just take those 56 seconds off?
Yeah. Just run them.
You got to beware of a safety here. You can't throw it away. Intentional grounding in the end zone. That's 2 points as well. Holding in the end zone would be 2 points. Tackled in the end zone would be 2 points as well. So now the Guthrie defense has something to play for here. A game within the game. Under center. And who knows?
Oh, what happened?
If Eagles jump if Eagles jump first, it's going to cost them a football.
It was Eagles.
Yeah. So half the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Right guard.
Yeah.
That's the pressure Guthrie's defense puts on you, man.
They really do. Yeah, they're solid. Dustin Bowman, I did not say what if I burp. I said what if I get burned. I want to clarify for Dustin. Firefighter.
Well, he's
Edmond.
A professional
He's
firefighter.
a professional. Yeah.
State champion, Dustin Bowman.
Yeah, state champion. Heck of a center for the Blue Jays. Tough as nails. Got a beautiful family.
A growing family.
Yeah, a growing family. I'm proud of Dustin. He's doing great things.
Shotgun snap in the end zone, near side. And that was batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, coach has got some guts, let me tell you. He's battling.
It'll bring up second down. This is going to be interesting here. Who got their paw on it? It was was that Ty Giddings? It looked like it was Ty Giddings on the right side.
Yeah.
Knocks it down. This is going to be interesting. This is fun right here.
Yeah, this is good.
Ike out of timeouts. Guthrie does have one if they can force a punt from the end zone, a short punt too. And there's balls loose, and it's back of the end zone, and it is a safety. It was fumbled and then went out of bounds, not recovered, and there's a safety.
I mean, you really are an All-American, aren't you?
High school All-American.
High school All-American, yeah. Big time job by our defense there. And I'll tell you, Chris called it before. You got to worry about a safety down here. The old crystal ball. Oh, right there, 35, causing it.
Nick Herondine did a good job of the quarterback. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he did. He was able to pick it up, and fortunately for him, saved a touchdown.
Yeah.
And now Lawton Ike will have to punt the football away.
Blue Jays still have 47, probably have about 40-ish when they get the ball back on offense.
Yep. They will punt the football away, free kick, if you will. Score now 23-0. I'll just verbally give you the John Vance Motor scoring summary. Blue Jay defense, 2 points.
There you go. How far?
Half a yard.
Half a yard.
Half a yard.
Half a yard.
6 seconds to do that.
Yeah. Real quick here, Jalen Harper got a shout out, I think, from his auntie from Orlando, Florida. Love you, kid.
Uh-oh. That gives Sam Rice some competition.
Big things coming. I think that just superseded Tennessee, Sammy boy.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with runner-up, Sam. Everybody gets a trophy on GNP. I mean, not really. I'm hypothetical trophy. Yeah.
Trying to keep everyone involved.
Yeah, keep everybody involved.
Yeah, you're a team player.
That's how I'm trying to be.
So here's a free kick at the 20. Oh, you get to put it on tee. In college,
well, yeah,
you punt it.
I think you get an option, actually.
Oh, you get the option?
You get the option.
Okay. There's NFL rules, there's college rules, there's high school rules, there's Division II. I can't keep up with it.
Yeah, there's so many.
Either way, Guthrie will send the returnman back around their own 30-yard line. It's a pretty good kick, and filled it at the 43-yard line. And that is Watson.
Uh-oh.
That is Watson. He kicks it to the outside. Watson trying to get it inside the 15, and he does. And it's first down and 10 with 36 seconds to play in the half.
I think we had a big-time block here. See if we can pick it up on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Look for, see what we, right. 14, right up top. Did a great job. Right there, big-time block. The birthday boy laying the wood. Outstanding job.
Save that one. We might want to come back to that one.
Yeah, Mr. Axtell getting her done on special teams.
First down and 15 for the Blue Jays. Again, remember, they do have one timeout. Harper lines up at the wide receiver spot. Calvert to throw across the middle. It's caught into the end zone. Eli Plagg, his second touchdown of the season, his second touchdown in consecutive weeks. Put the Blue Jays back on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Eli, congratulations, young man. He's becoming a very, very, very consistent weapon out of that tight end spot. Good job, Eli.
Nice delivered ball there by Hayden Calvert as well.
Very
right
nice
on
pass.
the numbers.
Good touch.
Good way to end the half, Bill. You get your defense with the safety.
Yeah, absolutely.
Special teams,
great defensive
return
play, great special teams return play, then an excellent play call and great execution by QB1, Hayden Calvert. Nice touch on the ball. Eli Plagg gets the ball. Strive Wellness, PAT, look at it go. It's all working like clockwork for the Blue Jays tonight.
Guthrie now leads it 30-0. Keep it here, right, Ronnie?
You know, guys, we're talking about coming out flat.
Yeah.
Needing something to happen. It seems like this last drive, the sidelines have woke up. The kids are dancing to the band, they're high-fiving, they're having a good time. It looks like we might have this team back on fire again.
Well, you know, Sean, there's a little hangover, right? Such an emotional game last week, and the kids come in. I mean, it's tough. You know, you're playing a 4-4 team. It's a game they know they should win. But, you know, those lingering effects. But what's one of the beautiful things about kids, Sean? They get short memories, man. They can forget things real quick, thank goodness. So it's good to see the Blue Jays having fun on the sideline, having fun on the field, doing everything they need to do tonight to secure another victory.
You know, guys, I hate to call out the coach, but I did see her over there dancing with pom-poms as well.
Oh, boy. You know, I can go down there.
No, stop, please.
No, I can't dance. Okay.
We'll throw you in burning.
Phil, you're the fireman. You're not a cheerleader. You're the fireman, remember.
Call him the fireman.
Oh.
That's his name. Oh, my.
I get a song?
Did I do something? Here's Watson. Hey, let's here's Watson with a great return, but let's check out the block by Kai Maxtell.
Here it comes,
just
right.
14, top of your screen.
Right here. Kapow. Oh, head hits before the feet. That's a great block.
It sets up Eli Plagg's 15-yard touchdown reception. There it is. Great pass.
Catch. Excellent execution all the way around.
We'll formally do the recap after this kickoff here. Fielded at the 23-yard line. You got a tackle here, and it'll get out across the 35 and down near the 40-yard line. John Vance Motor scoring summary. Blue Jays, one play, 15 yards, 4 seconds. Eli Plagg, 15-yard touchdown reception, his second of the season. Remember, he had the reception last week from Jalen Harper. So Plagg has 2 touchdown receptions from 2 different passers.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, when you talk about kids that don't get as many touches as others and do that, but you can see they got a lot of depth on this team. A lot of kids they can go to that they can trust on the field, right, that are going to play within themselves, make good sound plays, do the right thing. Seen it 2 weeks in a row from Eli. Great job, Eli Plagg.
And
happy for him.
And that's another player on offense that defenses will have to account for. You know, you got Doles, now you got Plagg out in the passing game, so you got to account for those. Back to the air for Lawton Ike. They'll get up to the 42-yard line. Lawton Ike does not have any timeouts, and they'll hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Real quick shout out here, and I apologize if I get your first name wrong. Decreasa Griffiths, $20 super chat. We appreciate you. Shout out. Let's go, Jalen Harper, one of your biggest supporters in Orlando, Florida. We appreciate that very much. Allows us to put on the broadcast so folks all over the country can watch their loved ones play. Big reason why we do this. Love to see it.
Ike stops the clock with the spike of the football. Coach Harris, man, they're trying every way just to keep getting more and more plays in to try to increase their chances of scoring here.
Yeah.
Just one play left here, you would think, barring a penalty with 5 seconds left.
I love the attitude of battling.
Yeah.
You know, I love that. And there's been years you see when teams are trying to get back on track, it takes somebody in a leadership position to make that happen.
Perhaps the final play. Yeah. Golden Chick halftime show is coming up here in a few moments. No band. Doesn't look like we will not have the band performing tonight. Delay of game is the call on the Eagles. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Rod Poplin's already given a shout-out for player of the game. Eli Plagg. Yep, shouting it out.
Okay. We're going to go offensive. Trackey loses the football, and he's hammered for that, and that's the way the half will come to an end. Guthrie had a punt on their opening drive. They punt twice in the entire first half. But Harper for 4, Harper for 32, Calvin for 11, and Plagg for a 15. Throw in a defensive safety. The Blue Jays will trot into the locker room. Happy campers leading the Lawton Ike Eagles 30-0. Go ahead and add 2 more quarters of shutout football for the 2023 Guthrie Blue Jays. 6 quarters to play in the regular season. Take a timeout. When we come back, it's the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Come back and join us here on GMP TV. Blue Jay Football is brought to you by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week for Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
More athletic performance and recovery, hangover relief, brain fog, strengthening hair, skin, and nails, anti-aging, metabolism enhancement, migraine and pain relief, fatigue, and dehydration. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Martin Insurance is your local agent ready to serve you. We have over 150 years experience and represent all major insurance companies, so you get the best coverage and price for your specific needs. Whether you need coverage for personal, home, and auto, or for your business, no account is too big or too small. For that local service and expert knowledge you deserve, stop by Martin Insurance at 115 South Broad Street in Guthrie. Call Mike Cheap, Pat Cheap, or Chris Herzl at 405-282-3770 or visit cheapbrothers.com anytime.
Sonic, can I take your order? One cheeseburger.
You got it. Just stop at the cheese house.
I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33. Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help.
And we welcome you inside the Golden Chick halftime show. Looks like the young cheerleaders here in Lawton shaking it off with some Taylor Swift here just across the 8 o'clock hour on Thursday night. I used to want to be a DJ back in the day, but I apologize. As the youngsters celebrate, it is senior night here for Lawton Ike, and a lot of people are asking, why are you playing on another Thursday night? Last week in Guthrie was because of fall break for Guthrie. Against Southeast, it was Southeast shares the fields with several other Oklahoma City schools. Of course, there are three schools in Lawton. You got Lawton High, you got Lawton Mac, and you have Lawton Eisenhower. And of course, Lawton Mac and one of the Lawtons needs the field tomorrow, so that's why we're playing here on a Thursday night. We'll take a look at some of the scores from around the state of Oklahoma. All of our scores this year, once again, brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church. Appreciate them and their continued support for Guthrie High School athletics. Again, majority of the games will be played tomorrow night, as most games are on Friday night. But now my scoreboard is not loading here, but there it goes. Just some of the games here in all classes. You got Carnegie leading Mangum 22-8. Thackerville taking it to Paoli. Phil, the mascot for Paoli.
Paoli Pirates.
Close. Pugs.
I love Pugs.
You were close. The Paoli Pugs. 60-20. I guarantee you Sam Evans watching knew the mascot for Paoli. Porham trails Quinton 36-0. Yeah. Wesleyan Christian leads Watts 43-0. Kingston hosting Lexington tonight. Lexington football good. You don't want to go to Lexington for other bad reasons. They got a
facility.
Yeah, they got a facility there. You don't want to go there.
No.
But Kingston right now leads Lexington 28-0. 6A2 action. Stillwater Pioneers lead Tahlequah 30-14. Ryan shutting out Granfield 36-0. Bishop Kelly, the number 5 team in the high school huddle class 5A rankings. They beat Claremore last week. They also have a victory over Collinsville this year. They're going to have another victory tonight over Tulsa Hill. Right now at halftime, that score is 48-6. Purcell is in Little Axe tonight. Purcell leads at 42-6. Community Christians shutting out Crooked Oak 37-0. Pauls Valley, home of Mr. David Jackson. They're shutting out Douglas 41-0. Chickasha leading Mustang Junior Varsity team 31-13. Fairland leads Afton 28-6. The mascot for Afton High School.
Afton?
Yes.
Eagles.
Phil, you did a state championship game.
Don't remember, did I?
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
That was a total guess.
Yeah, Will Amos was the quarterback.
I remember Will Amos.
Yeah.
Now coaching for the Afton Eagles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jones Longhorns, big victory last week over Chandler. Jones with a backup quarterback due to an injury leads at halftime over Kellyville 51-0. Those are the scores across the state of Oklahoma. Again, the super majority of the games will be on Friday night, including a big one. Guthrie fans, if you have some time and you want to watch the score or the stream, Dell City, Coweta will be interesting. Also, Lawton MacArthur and Elgin are 2 games, if you're Guthrie fans, you want to pay attention to. Those could be playoff opponents if everything plays out like we think they might. Again, those scores brought to you by South Point Baptist Church.
Good friends.
It is now. It's time for the Lawton Eisenhower Band to perform in front of the home crowd. Halftime score here in Lawton. Guthrie 30. Lawton Ike Eagles 0. Back after this here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now.
I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the 2 of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
I know John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back. Blue Jay football halftime show here. The Eagle Band performing for the hometown folks. Got some great fans from Guthrie, traveled down, made the trip. Blue Jay Band's here. Blue Jays up 30-0. It's a good night for the Blue Jays.
It is. I want to say a big hello to Michael Stewart.
Our buddy.
Yeah, our good friend. He's now the play-by-play guy for Lawton Ike. Just able to visit with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do that and able to do it with Lawton week in and week out. So good to see Michael, a Guthrie graduate, a Langston graduate. He's done a lot of things. He's done some articles for Guthrie News page. So always good to see Michael.
It is. What's his tagline?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Love me some Michael Stewart.
Don't forget Sam Rice. He's on deck.
Third place. Sam's in third place. Sam, sorry to tell you this.
Sam had it narrowed down so good.
He did. He did a nice job.
Now he might. I mean, his defense. He might have to get a good defense attorney.
Yeah.
I don't know if JR's around or not, but he was talking about last week.
Last week. Well,
what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, Sammy. If it was this week, you'd be a solid third.
In the Eastern time zone.
Sherry High watching from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, that beautiful place. Thanks, GMP, for making this happen each game. Appreciate you. We appreciate you, Sherry and Philippi. Really appreciate you guys being loyal supporters of the Blue Jays and the broadcast. Stephen Hartzell, a good friend, great sponsor with Strive Wellness, watching from Guthrie Lake. Amazing job. Appreciate it. And then our friend, former city HR Director, Jim Algren, $20 super sticker from Jim. We appreciate it, Jim. Allows us to do the things we want to do. And then we really appreciate Holly Rasmussen. Holly did her first super chat for us, helping us get it done. We appreciate your donation, Holly, very, very, very much.
Thank you, Holly. All donations are important for us, and we thank you very, very much, Holly. Big time. It will go to great use, I promise you.
Absolutely.
Blue Jays, good use here in the first half, 30-0. Golden Chick halftime show. We appreciate our good friends over at Golden Chick. They are open late. If you want to go over there and get you some tenders, some mac and cheese, some mashed taters and gravy.
Corn
nuggets.
Corn nuggets.
That's where it's at.
Corn nuggets.
Sean Sillis, what's your go-to at Golden Chick?
I do half and half, spicy and red. With gravy as the sauce and then corn nuggets every time.
That's a good Kansas kid, right?
What beverage are we going with?
They got that ice cream machine there, and that's typically what I wash it down with.
Ice cream.
Sean, you go make 160 next week?
I'd struggle to make 260, Phil. If the sauna was hot enough, maybe.
It happens to all of us, buddy. Happens to all of us. That's awesome.
Jays lead at 30-0. Senior band members being introduced here to the hometown crowd. Take a time out. Still plenty more to go here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
30-0 your halftime score. Blue Jays in the lead. Guthrie led it 7-0 after quarter 1. Guthrie with 23 points in that second quarter. Halftime lead 30-0. I want to give a shout out to Team Guthrie.
Yeah.
Team Guthrie. Thanks, Sarah Phillips, with the report.
Working hard.
Our eyes back in Logan County tonight. Team Guthrie, a wrestling group, a very successful young wrestling group as they make their way to junior high into high school. Their head coach, Sean.
He leads that.
I'm building up to it, Sean. Sean Silvis leads that group out there. He's got great assistants, including his wife.
The leader.
The leader, yeah. He's the coach, but she's the leader.
She's the CEO.
Yeah. And so they got practice tonight. The coach can't be there.
Yeah, no nights off.
And still yet they're wrestling, Sean. The good news is a lot of phones are out watching the broadcast tonight. So that's good. But, Sean, you can't give the little guys a night off for football?
They're just babies.
By the way, Sean, hold on. Full disclosure before we hear you out, because we're all standing by every word you'll have in a second.
Yeah.
For the record, Sean, we were walking our way down from Guthrie to Lawton, and Sean has his iPad out like he does every broadcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, Sean, doing some homework on the Guthrie Eagles game tonight? He goes, no, working on practice.
Working on practice for the practice tonight. Yeah.
For the young guys. Okay,
That's right.
Sean.
Go ahead.
The floor is yours. I'm sure the microphone will miraculously cut off again. But
defend yourself.
Go.
No, I have to give a shout out to
Hold on, Sean. 3, 2, 1, go.
We have an amazing coaching staff.
Oh,
we got
yeah,
a
we
bunch
gotta
of
get
good
started.
guys, and I am so grateful that they allow me to come out here and do this, which I really enjoy. But no, they're in good hands. The kids are in good hands. We got a lot of help. We had a bunch of high school boys come down. A couple former wrestlers came to help out. There was north of 60 kids in the room at one time, 2 different practices, and like I say, the Guthrie family is huge. The wrestling family is huge. So it's nice to be able to get away and know that they're in good hands.
Sean, don't forget the mamas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
And let me tell you right now, the moms that allowed, the wives that allowed all the guys to come out and help was great. Shout out to my wife as well, who held down the fort for sure.
All right. You get it all in?
Yeah, I think you got it all in. Good job, Sean.
Hey, now I got a quick thing to say. If you're listening, and you want to support Blue Jay Wrestling in any way, you can get with Sean or you can get with me. And we're very serious about this. Sean talked about the numbers of kids out there. We've got to get some things going. We need more facilities for these kids. They've outgrown the rooms. They've outgrown the number of mats we have. We're calling all Blue Jay supporters, all people who love all the kids in Blue Jays, get out. Raise money for these kids. We've got to take care of these kids. One of the fastest growing sports in the Guthrie is wrestling, all because of the hard work people like Sean and their entire family. So many people put into it.
And Sean, if I believe there's a Team Guthrie Facebook page. If they don't have your number or Phil's number, they can get a hold of you guys on Facebook, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. Reach out to that Facebook page. My wife manages that, and like I say, I can do the X's and O's, but when it comes to that side of it, Lindsay is definitely qualified.
Lindsay's the boss. She told me the other day, Phil, you got a quota. You got to go raise some money. So, and she wasn't joking, Sean. So I'm very scared right now. But no, seriously, give me a call at 405-420-1311 if you'd like to find out how you can support these little J wrestlers all the way up through high school. We got to raise money. The program's growing quickly. It's growing at such a fast pace. So many kids. I think, Sean, didn't you say around 200 youngsters in the program right now?
Yeah, from top to bottom, from high school down.
Yeah.
Like I say, we've got over 100 in just our kids program alone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Appreciate that. We're going to take our we got 2 timeouts? Yeah, okay. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley highlights of the first half. There was a lot of them. We're going to take a look at those when we come back. This is Blue Jay Football here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com. Meet Eddie Hinkey with Stetson Bentley, your gateway to exceptional real estate opportunities. Whether you're seeking a cozy home or a thriving commercial space, Eddie has the expertise to match your unique needs. From family-friendly neighborhoods to lucrative business locations, Eddie is your partner in making the right property move. Connect with Eddie today and explore the endless possibilities together. Eddie Hinkey, where home and business meet success.
Martin Insurance is your local agent ready to serve you. We have over 150 years experience and represent all major insurance companies so you get the best coverage and price for your specific needs. Whether you need coverage for personal, home, and auto or for your business, no account is too big or too small. For that local service and expert knowledge you deserve, stop by Martin Insurance at 115 South Broad Street in Guthrie. Call Mike Cheap, Pat Cheap, or Chris Herzl at 405-282-3770 or visit cheapbrothers.com anytime.
30-0 halftime score. We just saw the Martin Insurance commercial there. Stay tuned in the second half. We'll have the Martin Insurance play of the game. Got some big candidates for that one.
Oh, yeah.
As you see, I think 52 seconds till they put another 3 minutes on the clock, so we're a little over 4 minutes away from kicking off the second half. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights again, brought to you by Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley. Eddie does a great job, a classmate, a buddy of all of ours here on the broadcast. And there's a good look at the Blue Jay defense. Here's Jalen Harper. Jalen Harper breaking loose, and for a huge gain, he'll get this down near the 5-yard line. And then a few plays later, Jalen Harper with a touchdown run of 4 yards. Guthrie leads it 7-0 as he goes untouched. Lawton Glover was looking for somebody to block. No one was there. Lawton Ike has to punt the football away, give it back to Harper. Here he goes, 32 yards. Guthrie, 8 plays, 58 yards. Took him 3 minutes. Jalen Harper with the second touchdown of the night. Here's some more Blue Jay. Tyler Giddings there with the tackle. And here's Calvert's pass. Tipped a little bit, but Dole's able to get it as he gets it down to the 11-yard line. The next play, the very next play, Hayden Calvert along the left side into the end zone. Guthrie at that time led it 21-0. Here's Watson. Tariq Watson, one of the Watson brothers. Does a great job. As we see him, he'll take a couple snaps from there. And it'll back to the punt here. And his brother, Karari Watson, excuse me, as he returns it. I'm trying to look at notes and monitors and trying to get my Watsons lined up. He gets to the 15 and hit Eli Plagg right on cue. Great pass by Hayden Calvert. Guthrie led there, and then another safety makes it 30-0 here at halftime. Those plays brought to you by Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley. We appreciate Eddie joining the broadcast for the first time this season. I think we'll have a good partnership moving forward. As check him out. He's got some great.
Does a great job. If you need a great
one of the top guys in the company there.
One of the top real estate agents.
He won't
in the
tell
area.
you that.
No, he won't. Very humble guy. Very humble guy, but does a great job. Loves Guthrie. Loves everything about it. Hometown boy, doing good things. Real estate investor. He can help you buy a home, sell a home. Anything you need, Eddie can help you with it real estate-wise.
Minute 42, we kick off the second half. We got one more break to get in. We'll do it now. When we come back, second half action. Jays, Eagles from Lawton. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
Lawton, Oklahoma, Comanche County, Thursday night action. Guthrie on the road here in Lawton leads at 30-0. Cody Knox, Aaron Ryburn, our social media folks working tonight. Camera operators, Michael Pruitt and Lance Evans. Kel Evans on assignment tonight, so we're missing our team member tonight, but surely he's watching on his night off.
Oh, he's probably home.
Studying.
We've got a big day tomorrow.
Ronnie Phillips, Connor Phillips, producing, directing, commanding.
The nucleus.
The nucleus.
Yeah, the nucleus.
Sean Silvas, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, and then you, the great folks here on GMP TV. Appreciate you checking us out once again. There's not very many games out there, so if you're not a Guthrie fan, but just checking in on the broadcast, we appreciate you as well. And real quick, before we kick off the second half, I want to thank all the great fans out there with their great feedback that we've heard all week, as the Guthrie Call really got a lot of statewide attention, and we got a lot of compliments on how tough the Guthrie football program is, and our production as well. And it's just it's so satisfying to hear all the great words that Guthrie really was able to gain on and off the field throughout the entire week. And that was with a loss. Imagine with a victory. But just amazing, the support around the entire state of Oklahoma. And from all of us, we certainly say a big, huge thank you. It really makes us feel good and makes us continue to work hard to put on the best product we can as well. Remember, Guthrie deferred to the second half. Ball's loose. Guthrie will jump on it, and we'll have it first down and 10 after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff.
Yeah, we do appreciate everybody that supports us all the time. And real quick, before the second half action gets going, I want to just Larry Busby said, wait a second, Sean's a fellow Jayhawker? Yes, he is, Larry. Augusta, Kansas is Sean's hometown. State champion wrestler in Augusta, Kansas.
These Kansas folks are starting to add up.
Well, they are. Scott Vaughn, we appreciate you watching from where it's 4:30 a.m. Go Blue Jays.
Wow.
Appreciate it, Scott. Of course, Scott has a son here on the football team, an educator at the junior high, serving his country abroad right now. We appreciate you very, very much, Scott. Appreciate what you do. So just want to give those shout-outs as we get ready to start second half action.
Hayden Calvert and the Blue Jay offense. Plag, Doles start moving. And then with 6 seconds on the play clock, there was a flag thrown on the near side official. We'll check that one here. Some real quick first half numbers here, Phil. Guthrie 11 first downs. Lawton had 3. Guthrie 211 total yards. Lawton with only 50 total yards in the first half. Guthrie 2 of 6 passing. Lawton Ike 2 of 12 passing. Total yards 252 to 53. Guthrie 211 rushing yards. Guthrie punted twice for a 44-yard average. Lawton had 4 punts, and Guthrie had 1 punt for 5 yards. Penalty against the Blue Jays, so it's first down and 15 as they will be backed up to the 21-yard line. Hand off to Harper across the 25, back to near the original line of scrimmage. Should be second down.
Yep, second down, about 11 for the Blue Jays. And the second half, I think 30-0 lead. You can try some things, try to get some wrinkles in there. Keep the intensity up. You want to keep moving the ball down the field, doing what you do well, play clean football.
Do you want to say, if you're counting at home, Jalen Harper officially 12 carries, 117 yards to go with 2 touchdowns. Hayden Calvert had 7 carries for 32 yards. Harper's longest run was 49 yards. Calvert's longest run was 10 yards. On a second down and 11 play, Guthrie runs it maybe to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third down and long.
Yeah, good job by the Eagle defense there, stuffing that run by Jalen. These kids are battling. They're competing. You know what I mean? And that we talked about the coaching staff, how hard they're working, trying to get this program turned around in a positive. And they are. They are taking positive strides. But they're down there competing, playing hard. Down 30-0, they're still going after it.
Third down and 10. Calvert rolling, plants the feet, makes the throw, and it's too tall. Had the receiver open, too tall of a pass, and Guthrie will go 3 and out to begin the second half. And I want to say hello to Callie Grace. I put my phone down.
Chris, you were talking about the trying to throw some new wrinkles in the offense. During halftime, I saw Coach Rice. He never left the field. He sat down on his iPad, was watching film the entire halftime, just trying to prepare for the second half. So shout out to the good coaching staff here, just trying to make things happen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Our staff works very, very hard. They've done a great job all year, and none works any harder than our offensive coordinator, Coach Rice.
Callie Grace, am I saying it right, Phil?
Let me see. Yeah, Callie Grace.
Yes. We have official timeout to delay a game on Guthrie. Not a sharp first series for Guthrie.
No.
3 and out, 2 penalties. So Guthrie will line back up in punt formation. Eagles will have a return man back at the 40-yard line awaiting this punt. Axtell back at his 7-yard line to punt this one away. Low snap. Axtell's third punt of the night. Bounces at midfield. Takes a Blue Jay bounce, and the Eagles will have it at the 40-yard line.
Richie Ortiz, a former Blue Jay player himself, says the Oklahoman has Eli Maroney, a top 20 defensive player in the state. I wouldn't argue with that.
No, not one bit.
He's a good one. He's a good one.
I know Jordan Davis, one of the writers out there we've got to meet this year, moved here from Chicago, covering high school sports, and he's got to see Eli Maroney play against Tuttle and Carl Albert, so he has a pretty good idea how good Eli Maroney and this Guthrie defense is, and we'll see if Guthrie can have another solid half against this Ike running game as they try to cut it back, and it's going to be a loss back to the 37-yard line.
And that's what, you saw it on that play. First of all, the kids are sound defensively, very tough. But watch how they just flow to the ball. And it's not just one kid. It's 5, 6. I mean, they're just doing a tremendous job. Kid tries to cut it back. He's what he's met with 3, 4, 5 Blue Jay defenders. Kids are tough. They can run well. They play disciplined defense. You add all that up, Chris, you got a phenomenal defensive unit.
Loss on a play. A 3, second down and 13. Tracky, the quarterback, throws, and it is incomplete. It'll bring up a third down play. If it is caught, it might have been 2 yards. Good coverage on that far side.
Yeah, Watson on the coverage. And that's the other thing. You talk about the D-line so much. We've got great linebackers, defensive backs come up and hit you. Every one of them will come up and hit you. Very physical kids in the defensive backfield and do a good job against the pass as well. So just all the way around, this defense, they say defenses win championships. We're going to put that to the test this year because I tell you, they've got a good one.
Third down and 13 for the Eagles. Blue Jays trying to do what the Eagles did to them and go 3 and out. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Near side pass caught at the 40. Breaks one tackle, second tackle. It's going to be right at the first down mark. It will depend. They need right at the 50, and that's going to be shy of the first down. Ball is at the 49-yard line. They need it midfield. You would certainly think the way Coach Harris has coached tonight, they will go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, they're going to go quick, too. They're going to go quick. Blue Jays got to get up on the line.
4th and 1. Looked like he almost took a knee.
Yeah, they got a good push there. I think they're
the ball needs to be on the stripe.
I think that's right where they're marking it.
Official came right in, put it right on the 50, and that should be a first down.
Yeah. Good job by the defense, though.
That would be the Eagles' third first down of the night.
Eagles look like they want to go a little quicker than they have been going.
4 receivers set. Tracky can't bring the snap and the ball's loose, and Tracky does a good job of bouncing on that. There's Eli Maroney coming up with the football. Guthrie says it's our ball. Looks like the officials will keep it with Lawton Ike. Looked like he jumped on it. I didn't see something after the play.
It looked like he controlled it. Like it's out right there. It's still out.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fumble, boys.
Yeah, that's a recovery.
Yeah, that's a fumble. That's Blue Jay ball. Should be.
Instead, it'll be back all the way to the 37, a 13-yard loss. Good job by our camera crew. Ronnie on the slow-mos. We get one more look at it here real quick. They're not secure. He doesn't have either hand on it, and then it's still loose. I mean, he could maybe make an argument in fast motion. We get to see the replay in super slow motion as his pass is incomplete. Ronnie, why don't you throw that one more time and don't slow it down. You have to, if you're a game official, you have to make the decision really, really quick. And he's talking to our camera operators. Ronnie, if we can look at that fumble 100%, just let it go 100% and see how fast you have to make this call at home.
Yeah.
All right, I tried.
Good effort, Chris. and listen, the official was
right there.
It was right there, but where he was standing, Eli's right there, so he didn't have the best view. I mean, yeah. No,
back to him,
Yeah, I can see that. We're up 30-0, Chris. I'm forgiving tonight.
Oh, yeah, well, Lawton Ike takes the timeout. We'll do the same thing when we come back. 3rd down and 28. Go officials. Timeout. This Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at TIGOK.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Third down and 23. Man, we were getting to have our beautiful faces on the camera, and Connor says, get that off of there.
Oh, we were on the cameras?
Our little, there we are.
Oh.
Producer, director.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you, Connor.
He's the nucleus.
Find a right home. Third down and forever. Pass near side, incomplete. Good coverage by the secondary. Everybody was covered up. Trekkie had nobody open. Had to get rid of the football because the pressure that was played on him. So you talk about pressure on the quarterback and then your secondary covering everybody up. That was well played by the entire defense.
Yeah, it was very well played. It's been that way all year, Chris. I'll tell you, they just all get her done.
Punt formation for the Lawton Ike Eagles. Senior night here for the Eagles. Watson back deep inside his 30-yard line. Kyrie Watson. It's a high snap. Good job of punting it, getting it away. It's a line drive punt. Fielded at the 31. Here's the return on the near sideline, 45. Kyrie still battling as he tries to get to midfield. He'll be just shy of that on a nice return of over 15 yards, close to 20. Got through a set up camp. 1st and 10 from the 48.
Yeah, good job there. Man, he runs mad when he has the ball. He's fun to watch. He battles for every inch. See it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Just watch him. Watch him how hard. I mean, a lot of kids just trot out of bounds here. He's turning it back in. He's battling. Good job. Love to see that.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jay offense. Jalen Harper will flip to the left along with Rainwater, Doles. Is that Plag in there?
Plag.
Yeah, it is Plag. Toss left side, so Guthrie shows strength. And Lawton Ike zeroing in on the running game. It's going to be a loss back near the 42.
Yeah.
Got to be careful not to go negative. Too many negative yards for Jalen, so he stays over that 100 yards.
Uh-oh.
He's still okay right now, but just can't have any more like that. 6-yard loss.
Pay attention to those things. Got to be over 100, right?
Second down, 15. I know you're up 30-0. First offensive drive was a 3 and out. I'd like to maybe get one good offensive drive here. A little screen pass. You got to jump on that. That's behind the line of scrimmage. It goes out of bounds, and they did single forward pass, so it is an incomplete pass. So Guthrie wasn't alerted of that, or they saw or heard the whistle before I did. Let's take a look at it here.
It's close.
Near side official showed it right there.
Yep.
We got time, Ron. Let's look at it one more time. Slow it down. See where Hayden's at. Hayden's at the 42. Yeah, it's definitely forward by a couple of yards. Just threw it behind the intended receiver.
Wait, yeah, that was actually tipped, wasn't it, by Doles?
It was forward pass. Calvert throws it on the run. As he got pressure and ball unable to get to Rainwater or Plag, it's incomplete. And Guthrie, for the second consecutive drive here in the second half, 3 and out and punting time.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. That's for sure. Come out and play crisp and sharp in the second half. These are the games where you try to get better each quarter leading into the playoffs. You cannot afford to have this kind of offensive play this time of year.
And Guthrie's not trying to show everything in the playbook, and no need to be super aggressive up 30-0. Lawton Ike, they're still playing hard. Could be just the way the second half goes. Axtell, another punt. Second in the second half off a Blue Jay helmet, I think. That was a big old bounce if it wasn't off the helmet. Check that one out again.
That definitely went off the helmet.
Okay, I thought so too. So the ball should be spotted somewhere around the 25-yard line, right? Yeah, there's the far side official. I think they're going to put it around the 27. I always try to do, when I'm playing fetch with my dog, I always try to throw it right like that.
Oh. Right about there.
Let's see if they mark
there.
it. Okay, so they're going to see if they put it on the 30. Was it the 30? Yeah, it was the 30.
Yeah.
Where are they going to mark it at?
He's going to get real close. Oh, that's a little. Oh, no. Hell no.
27.
Yeah, 27. That official threw his bing bag about 40 yards. You see that? He chucked it. That's pretty good. He chunked it.
Eagles take over. 1st and 10. 7:10 to play in the third. Tracky, far side. Caught. Tackled at the 34. I have that feeling. I think the Eagles have a score in them.
Do you?
It just feels like they're going to bust one.
Do you really?
So, okay. Let us know in the comments.
Oh.
Score. All you got to do is put score, no score.
Score, no score.
Phil, I'm going score. What are you going with, Phil? There's a pass far side. Blue Jay defender slipped. Ball's caught, and he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
You know, I find
Pickup
myself
of 11.
I find myself in a weird situation in our beautiful town of Guthrie. I've picked the Blue Jays to lose 3 times this year. Gotten a lot of hate mail, and rightfully so. You know,
yeah,
okay
I give you hate mail.
Yeah,
just
well,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
rightfully
I don't need
so.
a reason. Yeah.
I do not think they're going to score, Chris.
You say no. Okay.
No score. No, in the game. Yeah, I think that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I think that there's an incomplete pass. Good job there by Watson. Was there a whistle?
Nope.
I didn't hear a whistle. Watson picks it up. And the officials are looking at each other. They're not. They didn't show touchdown. I think this is going to be the right call to bring it back.
I didn't.
I thought it was.
Never heard a whistle, though.
The official on the far side was waving it off, but he never blew his whistle.
Okay.
I mean, it looked like a obvious. We'll get a look at it here. It looked like an obvious incomplete pass. I mean, it's definitely forward. It's just didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah. And Ronnie, just your beautiful wife Sarah said, "No, Phil, you were right. You chuck it. It's a Kansas thing." Yeah. It's a Kansas thing.
Okay, so you're going.
Yeah, Phil, I never doubted it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no score.
Sean, All-American, fellow All-American.
Yeah.
Score or no score?
It's cutting out.
I feel like the defense is going to hold him here, but I did say the score be 7-42. So if I want to be right, I got to say they're going to score.
Oh boy.
Now we have a lot of whistles. So Sean says score.
Not publicly.
Fair and balanced. False start, Lawton. Okay, so I'm going score. Phil, you're going no score.
No score.
Sean's going score. Ronnie? Score? No score. Okay, so it's 2-2. Connor says no score.
No score has it.
What's the chat have?
Who?
The chat.
No score, no score, no score, no score, no score.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's shutout.
Sean and I are on, the All-Americans. We'll stick together.
I tried to ride the fence, and I'm definitely rooting for no score. But
Sean.
I do want to win on the game score though. So.
Yeah, I mean, I want Guthrie to beat OU and OSU, but you gotta be fair, right? We'll see what happens. Tracky, time to throw for the first time in a long time, and they throw a pass that's caught only for a couple of yards, but a good job of staying patient in the box when Guthrie's coming at you. Let me take a look at it here. Patient. Oh, here they come. Tito with the reception. Just a couple yards to the 40.
Yeah. Rod Poplin says, I say score, but Lawton scores on defense.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like if they're going to score, they're going to have to break one big.
Yeah.
And they've had a couple of big plays. Remember, they got it down to the 5-yard line, had first and goal at the 5.
Sam Rice says no score.
Okay. Punt formation for the Eagles. They won't score on this offensive drive. Watson across the 40, near midfield, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. So let's see what Guthrie really just a first down would be a good start here offensively as they take over with 6:03 to play in quarter number 3.
Hey, Chris, can you look at something for me? Sean's beautiful wife, Lindsay, said, a Kansas thing, exclamation point, question, exclamation point, question. Then she's got the face with the head slap. Is she mad at me?
No, not mad. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
No,
She's just trying to.
I think that she thinks that I'm an Okie now since I've lived here longer than I did Kansas.
Well, I've lived here longer too, but we're still Kansas.
Much like Lawton Ike trying to figure out Jalen Harper, we're just trying to figure out this Kansas thing. We're just trying to wrap around it here a little bit.
Kansas is a great state.
Oh, I never said that.
Great state. They have great people.
I haven't said that either.
But I will say this. Oklahoma people are nicer. They are nicer.
Here's the number one thing between Oklahoma and Kansas. You can drive down I-35 in Oklahoma for free. You cannot do that in Kansas.
Well, you got to pay a toll to get into heaven.
Oh, there you go. Harper
No,
bouncing off for the first down to the 45. Excuse me, to the 35.
Kansas, you have to pay the toll so you can pay for all the roundabouts.
Oh, boy. Back to the roundabouts. They're everywhere.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there's the first down for the Blue Jays. We asked for the first down, and we got it. This drive much more smoother here after having to punt for the first 2 times. Harper, right side, not much loss on the play. Any other scores, no scores in the chat tonight?
No, I think we've what's we got? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 no scores to 2 scores.
2 scores.
Yeah.
Sean and I on that island.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3 no scores, Rodney said, on a defense. 3.
Oh, okay.
3
no
scores.
Welcome to the team, Rod. Appreciate that. We always looking for team members. Oh, by the way, we're hoping you guys are right. Harper spins across for a few more yards up to the 32-yard line, pickup of about 4, and that will bring up a third down play.
Sorry, 1 more no score, 12.
Yeah, Chris, we're definitely on a small island.
Yeah.
It's itty-bitty, Sean.
16 minutes left in the ball game. Don't forget, we will have a couple player interviews tonight. One of those is Josh Farnell. Oh, my center went down.
That's not good.
My buddy went down.
Why?
I don't think our camera operator was able to capture it. Eli Johnston, 5'11", 240.
Why?
Seems like he's been watching soccer a little too much.
Does Pruitt need to be fired?
It's just a stern talking to.
Yeah. Okay.
Third down and short. Third down and first down. And look at the Blue Jays go. It's got another touchdown in first one in this third quarter. Delonte Glover, 27-yard touchdown run.
Great job there by the offensive line. Great job by Jalen. We're getting used to seeing that, guys. I mean, Jalen's just having a tremendous senior year. You see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Oh, that was not Jalen.
No, it's Delonte.
Big number 5 getting it done. Good job, young man. Outstanding. He can move for a big boy.
Extra point brought to you by Strive Wellness Lounge. Everybody knows that by now. IV treatment, they can get you done. Extra point is good. New score now, 37-0. Can Lawton Ike score? Sean and I going to get 8 mil if Eagles can hold off. Timeout. This Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Delonte Glover, the senior, puts the Jays back on the board. First touchdown of the second half. New score 37-0. Scoring recap coming up after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. This one fielded at the 13-yard line. Center of the field at the 20. 25, 30, 35, 40. Midfield, 40, 30, 20.
There is a flag on the field.
Touchdown. There is a flag on the play. Sean, I was really getting their hopes up.
I know. Does this mean technical?
The flag about the 29-yard line. It'd be a spot foul there. So back them up. The Eagle fans on senior night thought they had something, but it will indeed go against the Eagles.
Well,
I don't want to be right.
We sounded a little bit like you did there. I
was being fair to the play.
Oh, okay. Right.
Chris, I feel like we were sort of right.
Okay, Sean, you're reaching now.
Well, you always talk about good losses, Phil.
This isn't about me. This is about Sean.
Okay. Boy, another big play. Lawton's had 2 or 3 big plays, all brought back. Well, they've had one big play that did stand. Let me take that when they ran it back down to the 5 for the 50-yard run. But they've had 3 plays tonight that have been big plays called back due to penalty, or one of them was offsetting penalty. But nonetheless, the flag was thrown at the 29. So then you got to, or was it before up? Yeah, it was at the 29. So you got to mark it off from the 29. So
tough deal for the Eagles. Real quick shout out here, Chris. Debbie Thurman, proud aunt of number 16, Josh Varnell, watching from Cassville, Missouri.
Oh, they got some good trout fishing not too far from Cassville, Missouri.
Yeah. Also, his very proud granny, Varnell, watching from Stillwater. Go Blue Jays.
I've been to some Roaring River up in Cassville, Missouri. How about that?
No, you're an outdoorsman.
Pass incomplete. Yeah, I always show up and ask what the record is.
Yeah.
Because you can only, I think it's down to 4. You can only catch 4.
That's called a limit, Chris. You said record.
No, listen.
Oh, okay.
You can only, I think the limit is now 4.
4.
It's how fast you can catch your 4.
Oh.
They blow the siren at 6 a.m. Of course, you got to get there about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to get your spot.
Wow.
It's all about the spot.
Were you there that early?
A few times, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Back when you're dating a blue-eyed
blonde? I know. You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I got one of those at the house, too.
Yeah. You got to get there early to get your spot, because when they blow the horn at 6 o'clock, all the lines go. Ron Poplin knows what I'm talking about. You throw the line in there. You can't get tangled. You got to know your spot. You can't get tangled. And then you got to catch your limit in time, record time. It's all about time.
Did you catch your limit every day?
Yeah. Why would I go out?
No, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to say you did.
Yeah.
We got a situation, Ronnie. Larry Busby wants to know, said, it's all good, Sarah. Are you Phil's wife? Cody, who's monitoring the page, jumps in quick and says, Sarah's Ronnie's wife. He corrected it very quickly.
That's why Cody's there. 3rd down and 8 play. Pass is complete at the 27-yard line. They need the 28. What's that, Sean?
That was a big hit.
Yeah. See it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Oh, Let me guess who made that hit. Eli Maroney.
Man.
He plays mad. One of the nicest kids in the world off the football field. He plays mad. Look at this. That's how you finish a tackle. That was a takedown. That wasn't a tackle. Good Lord.
4th down and 1. The quarterback, can we hand this off?
Please.
4th down and 1. I think Guthrie jumps. It will be a 1st down for the Eagles. Yeah. So give them the 1st down. First and new set of downs.
Yeah.
Rod Poplin backing me up on the Roaring River trip. You got to use a real thin line. Can't go thick. Those fish are smart.
I got a trout. I'm pretty impressed with the dedication by Josh Varnell's aunt, Debbie Thurman. Said, yes, sir. I'm here to trout fish, guys, but have to listen to the game. That's beautiful. Love it.
But I think you can only go until a certain time, too. They got to restock and all that stuff.
You have to follow the rules all the time?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Pass on the far side, and it might be intercepted. It is right at midfield. Down the far sideline is Watson. He'll trip at the 25-yard line. Tariq Watson with the interception. There is a flag down after Watson went down. We'll see what the penalty is, but Tariq Watson with the interception. We'll see what this one is. It was away from the return.
Did it come in a little late, Ron?
Yeah,
I didn't.
Okay. Right when I saw right when he got
great
tackled.
Interception.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, great play on the ball.
Boys, Eli is still fired up from that big hit. Came out.
Yeah, he's intense. There's no doubt about it.
I thought I was going to have to.
So it's at the 35-yard line.
Yeah. Chris, we've been invited to a fishing activity. Troy Smith says, y'all come noodling with me and Scott Vaughn.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm in. Ronnie's in. Chris? Chris?
Can we rule out any snakes in the area?
No.
Well, yeah, you just.
Now, what we could do is one of us, I've noodled several times, growing up, noodled all the time. I'd go noodling.
Kansas thing.
No, I'd go noodling, and then I could make sure it's clear for you, then we could send you down to get it.
Oh, underwater? I would
not
need,
always. Sometimes you can reach them without going up.
I need my plugs for my ear.
I know, but we'll be all right. We'll get through it. We're in. Troy, we'll do it.
Oh, we're thinking about it.
No, we're in.
Watson in for a big play.
Yeah, nice run.
That's Kyrie Watson. He'll get to the 28-yard lines. Pickup of 7.
We've got a camera crew now. Sarah says she'll come film it for us. This is a whole big thing. This will be good.
I've watched plenty. I mean, I've hung out with Cat Daddy. Does that count? He's one of the big-time noodlers back in the day. We hung out. Second down, Zane Thomas hit behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play by the Eagles. Lost to the 29-yard line.
So we just had a post here, and I don't. It's a funky name on it. But this is what they said. I heard from a fellow Blue Jay player that Maroney listens to static on the way to games. Somehow this fires him up. That says a lot about Eli Maroney. Listens to static.
Okay.
Well, if you guys saw how hard he chewed on his mouthpiece, it would make you. He's got to gnaw through one every game.
He listens to static.
Thomas hit for another loss. It'll be 4th down. Yeah, maybe it's a band. Static, the band?
Is there a band called Static? I hope not, because if he listens to Static, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Listens to Static. That's great. We'll have to ask Eli that.
Lost on the play. 4th down and 3. Ball's at the 28. They need the 25. Guthrie will keep the offense on the field. They will go with their heavy package. Harper running, cuts it back, and he'll have the first down and plenty more across the 15 to the 10. Still fighting, spinning. He's into the end zone. What a highlight run of 28 yards for Jalen Harper.
What an absolute amazing effort by Jalen Harper to get in the end zone. He was not going to be denied, my friend. Great job, young man. That's an effort play right there.
4th down and 3, and Harper scores from 28 yards out.
We do have an update on this. Oh, here we got a PAT coming up.
Brought to you by Strive Wellness Lounge.
New kicker in the game. Oh, is it not?
Noah French on for the PAT, presented by Strive Wellness Lounge. It's up, and it is good. Guthrie increasing their lead now, 44-0. Take a timeout from Lawton, Oklahoma. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
24-0. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a great highlight coming back here after this S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. What a run, Jalen Harper. Here is the kickoff, and here is the return. Picked up at the 17-yard line, nothing in the middle. We'll try the other side, and a good open field tackle. The Eagles will have it at the 25-yard line as we take a look at the 28-yard touchdown run by Jalen Harper. I thought he was tackled at the line of scrimmage right there.
Yeah.
Watch the spin move.
Just
trying to strip it away.
Just effort.
Hangs on. Touchdown.
Just great effort there by Jalen. Great job, young man.
Certainly think there would be probably one snap unless it's a flag play or a flag. 11 seconds play in the third quarter. Guthrie on top 44-0. And Guthrie well on their way to an 8-1 record. Really the only drama left is will the Eagles score?
Yeah. Chris wants that, Ronnie. That's what he's looking for. Is that right, Chris?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't always get what I want, but that's indeed what I want. There's a handoff, and that should end the third quarter. Right back to the line of scrimmage, nothing happening there. We played 3 quarters, 4 fingers in the air. We come back with fourth quarter action. Guthrie leads at 44-0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing, innovative nurse practitioner-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Strive Wellness has designed several formulas. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Cody Knox, Aaron Ryburn, Kel Evans, not with us tonight. Lance Evans, Michael Pruitt, Ronnie Phillips, Connor Phillips, Sean Silvas, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Appreciate you checking us out tonight. GMP TV. Fourth quarter, getting ready to play. 12 minutes to play in this one. Stay tuned. Terror Insure Group postgame show. We will guarantee talk to Josh Varnell. We'll also talk to our North Church player of the game. We will go ahead and take your recommendations in the chat for tonight's North Church player of the game. Plenty of options on offense and defense tonight. Second down and 10 for Lawton Ike. First play of the fourth quarter.
Nice cutback.
Cuts it back at the 35, and he'll be tackled. Benford in on the tackle, as well as Watson.
The kid's got great speed. Number 10. I think 10's the best player on the field for Lawton Ike. Shown that great speed all night.
Siri Sheridan is the running back. Out to the 42-yard line to pick up a 17 yards. First down and 10. For receiver set for the Eagles, they'll send a man in motion. They'll toss it to him. It's an actual pass. I think that's Tito. And he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Here's a late flag, and was this contact after going out of bounds?
Yeah, they're going to tack 15 more on, I believe. And well, Tito, you can't get him on the ground. You cannot get him on the ground.
Running clock.
See what this flag here is. Clock now stopped. Unsportsmanlike Guthrie.
Yeah.
As we check a look at it here.
It wasn't anything savage. It was just, they just didn't stop. Boy, I'll tell you, Eli about caused the ball out, but just continuing the play off the field too far, a little shover at the end. Nothing too bad, but that's a flag he probably could have eaten.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
Wasn't anything vicious done, just a continuation of the play.
Probably to the official, probably looked a little worse than what it really was.
Yeah.
Penalty moves it to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Low snap, picked up, nothing there. Cut back, nothing there. Cut back, and does not get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost back to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the Blue Jay defense. Larry Busby says, I think Jalen Harper should be getting D1 interest. I'll tell you one thing.
He's had a D1 season.
He's had a D1 season, and that kid's going to play college football somewhere, someplace. He's got more years of football ahead of him. He's a good one.
And do remember, he was a wide receiver last year until Isaiah Hammonds went down with a knee injury and finished out the season as the star running back.
The best wide receiver we had.
Yeah,
I mean, he was receiver one.
As you can.
Yeah. I mean, he's an outstanding football player and a great kid too. He's got a personality for days.
Timeout taken. We'll take it with him. Guthrie still in the lead, 44-0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays. Martin Insurance is your local agent ready to serve you. We have over 150 years experience and represent all major insurance companies, so you get the best coverage and price for your specific needs. Whether you need coverage for personal, home, and auto, or for your business, no account is too big or too small. For that local service and expert knowledge you deserve, stop by Martin Insurance at 115 South Broad Street in Guthrie. Call Mike Cheap, Pat Cheap, or Chris Herzl at 405-282-3770 or visit cheapbrothers.com anytime.
Second down and 12 for the Lawton Ike Eagles from their own 41-yard line. Play action. Here comes the pressure. Throw downfield. It is
caught.
It is going to be a caught. I thought maybe Benford might have the interception, but it is caught inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah. They were both battling for it there. Benford comes up a little gimpy, but it's a great play by the receiver because Nate's right there with him. Both of them have hands on the ball right there. It's just a battle on the ground.
All the way to the 8-yard line. First and goal for the Eagles. One of those deals, if both the offense and defense comes down with it, usually goes to the offensive guy. First and goal, backwards go the Eagles. Loss all the way back to the 13-yard line, loss of 5.
Yeah, good job there by Aaron Dean. Well, he's a physical kid.
He's had a good night tonight as well.
Has. Great night.
Second and goal. The Eagles have been here a few times, but have not been able to have any points to show for it. Guthrie defense going to have to buckle down at least one more time here inside the red zone.
Now, we have had most of the second half. Number 87, Chase Todd, in there on defense for the Blue Jays.
Whistles before the snap. Don't see any flags.
Play a game.
There is a flag. And
from where we sit, lighting's not the best. It's hard to pick things up down on the field. Definitely hard to pick up flags.
Especially pink flags.
Pink flags. Very pretty, though.
Yeah, it's a cool deal.
Yeah.
So they'll back him up to the 18, 17-yard line. It remains second down and goal. 44 in there. You think he might be in there to pass block. He's going to line up as the tight end on the right side. That's Tito we talk about. Two halfbacks in there to block. Tracky throws it up into the end zone. Did not complete the catch. Should be incomplete.
He gave the touchdown.
The ball, I think he got a complete. I think Benford has a good
he does.
argument here.
Yeah. When you're up 44-0 with 8:44, that's a call you may not get if you're the Blue Jays.
Agree. I think that's exactly right, Phil. As we get another replay, I just catch 1 foot, 2 foot.
I don't know the rule in high school football there.
NFL, that's not a catch.
Yeah, but I think in high school football that probably is. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Ronnie. Congratulations, Sean. You guys win.
Ronnie?
Oh, Chris. Rodney Poplin. My apologies. Oh, no, he said defense would score. Rodney, you're out. No congratulations.
Extra point is no good. New score 44-6, 8:44 to play in the ball game. Back after this. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. Life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
How much time we got, guys?
Lawton Ike Eisenhower Eagles on the scoreboard. A little controversial call, if you will.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, Phil. 8:44 to play in the ball game. It's 44-0.
Yeah. You're not. If there's a question in there, they're gonna give it in that scenario to the team that has 0 at the moment.
Correct. I think that erases all the back and forth for here. But if it's Guthrie Carl Albert in the third quarter, what do you think? The onside kick.
Guthrie recovers.
Guthrie does recover.
What do you think the call is?
What do you think the call is in a tight ball game in the second round of the playoffs?
Yeah, incomplete pass.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I do too.
It was a great catch.
Yeah.
And Benford was able to get his hand in there.
He stayed with it.
Stayed with it and knock it loose.
Good coverage. So we do have breaking news. Sean, you're going to want to pay attention to this.
Well, when you're breaking news. Okay.
Lindsay Silvas. Sean, don't come home. Rooting against my boys, you can sleep in the doghouse.
Oh, boy. I think she means it.
Sean, you can stay at the Nichols house tonight.
Kind of afraid to call this next play. I might be next.
Oh, no, she's watching.
Yeah, I do got that new truck. I might just be sleeping there, boys.
Couple yards on the carry to the 47-yard line.
Does that mean Sean doesn't want to sleep over?
Well, the real question is, will she let me bring my dog?
Oh, boy.
I think that would only be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Do believe the new running back, 22, I think. Yeah, that is Clark.
We go through this all the time, right? Alex Clark.
Yeah, it's definitely Alex
senior.
Clark. Pretty good basketball player for the Blue Jays. Had an injury last year, kept him off the court. Good to see him recover from that and get back into football action this year. Good run here as he gets to the 40-yard line. And we've seen him run hard throughout his career, Phil.
Well, he can run. There's no doubt about it. Big kid, too. Got him listed at 5'11", 210.
Did not get the first down. Be 1 yard shy of that. It'll be 3rd down and 1. So we certainly think Jalen Harper's night is more than likely done. Should be. I'm rooting for it to be done.
Yep.
Guthrie will have senior night next week inside Jelsma Stadium as they take on the Shawnee Wolves, a team that Lawton Ike handled pretty easy a couple weeks ago. Calvert, a little inside handoff. First down for Clark and a whole lot more. Look at him run, trying to outrun the secondary, and he's pushed out of bounds just before he reaches the end zone.
Yeah, just about a half a yard out. Maybe mark him at the, I guess they're going to mark him about the 3.
37-yard run for Clark.
That's why Clark is fast. 25 for Ike can fly. He's ran down Jalen tonight. He just ran down Clark. This kid can run.
That was a nice run there by Clark.
Yeah, great job.
For the 37-yard run, this set up first and goal for the Blue Jays. Andrew Knight, 63 now. He's Mr. Uniform. And into the end zone is Clark. Good to see him get into the end zone, rewarded for that 37-yard run. And Clark has his first touchdown run of the night as the Blue Jay band fights up the school song.
Yeah, pay him off there, get him in the end zone. Great job. 6:28 left in the ball game. Comes the Strive Wellness PAT.
The freshman, the kicker is up, and it is good. Guthrie increasing their lead now 51-6. We'll take a timeout. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Clark, 3-yard touchdown run, makes it a 51-6 ball game late in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned, Tara Insure Group post-game show. Time for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff.
Go, fumbles.
Loose, still loose. Guthrie just now recovered it. See if they're going to rule him down before any of that happened.
Oh, Blue Jay ball.
Should be Guthrie football, and it is. As we take a look at Mr. Clark, here's a 37-yard run filled and a 3-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, great job by Clark catching the edge. 2-5 can fly, and then we're going to give him the payoff here. Mr. Clark in the end zone. Touchdown.
Now the Eagles turn it over and gives Guthrie tremendous field position.
Game's going to go quick. Running clock for about the last 2.5 minutes.
Ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Guthrie will go with Maddox Vaughn as he'll march the Blue Jay offense onto the field. Hayden Coward's night is done, and here comes the Maddox Vaughn-led Blue Jays. Blue Jays will get a whole bunch of new players in there. Phil, I can give you numbers if you want to run them down for me.
All right.
Left tackle and left guard, 52 and 76.
We got Malachi Hardiman, 52. And we do not have a 56 on the roster.
Okay, 71 is your center.
71 is Hayden Clymer, sophomore.
50 right guard, Andrew Knight's right tackle. Andrew Knight, I know AJ is your right guard. Right tackle is number 50.
Yogi Creed, another sophomore.
Good to see Yogi there.
Yeah.
Number 6 is in there at tight end.
That's Caden White. He's a junior.
33, Owen Wilder, the halfback.
Yeah.
Blue Jay catcher, Blue Jay pitcher in the springtime. Here's Clark. We've introduced you to him.
Yeah.
27, of course, Maddox Vaughn, the quarterback for the Blue Jays. Number 41 at wide receiver.
41 is Eli Yearout. He's another sophomore.
And number 18 is the other wide receiver.
Number 18, we got Greg Stevenson. He's a junior. Good job, young men.
Final 2.5 minutes left in this one. Stay tuned. Terra Insure Group postgame show. We will indeed talk to Josh Varnell. And we'll also talk to our North Church player of the game, as well as head coach Kelly Beebe. Coming up here in just a few moments, we'll have our Martin Insurance play of the game as Vaughn hands it off to Clark. Nice strong run here across the 20, up in it near the 15-yard line.
So, guys, number 52 is the number we were looking for?
Yes.
Is that Malachi?
No, we got 52.
Okay.
It was 56 is who we're looking for. 56.
First and 10. We'll have the Martin Insurance play of the game right after this play here. Guthrie with 9 seconds on the play clock. Maddox Vaughn checking the play at the line of scrimmage, letting his offensive line know we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to give it to Clark on the right side, and he'll just get a couple of yards at most. Let's take a look at tonight's Martin Insurance play of the game. So many to choose from, but we got to go with this fun, exciting run from number 4, Jalen Harper.
Great run here, cuts back, and then right here, it's just all about effort. He refuses to go down. Great spin move, keeps his feet, battling across the goal line. 6 points for Jalen Harper.
28-yard run, Harper's third touchdown of the night. That is your Martin Insurance play of the game.
Number 56 is John Junkersfield.
Can you say it again?
John Junkersfield.
Number 56, John Junkersfield in for the Blue Jays as well.
Guthrie does not have to take another snap if they don't want to. Looks like they are lining up at midfield, and that's going to be the ball game. The final score here tonight in Lawton, 51-6. Guthrie improves to 8-1 overall. Lawton Ike falls to 4-5 on the season. Final seconds tick off here tonight. Another good win on the road, 5-2. The good thing, Shawnee, next week, Phil, on senior night, extra day of rest.
Extra day of rest, good times. Senior night, everybody come out, support the kids. Also, don't forget, we got to shout out state cross country meet this weekend.
Absolutely. That's over at Edmond Santa Fe. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more in the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Lady J's got a chance at that 5A crown come Saturday morning. Take a time out. When we come back, it is the TIG post-game show. Blue Jays win it. Final score 51-6. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air. It's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Meet Eddie Hinkey with Stetson Bentley, your gateway to exceptional real estate opportunities. Whether you're seeking a cozy home or a thriving commercial space, Eddie has the expertise to match your unique needs. From family-friendly neighborhoods to lucrative business locations, Eddie is your partner in making the right property move. Connect with Eddie today and explore the endless possibilities together. Eddie Hinkey, where home and business meet success.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Take a look at South Point Baptist Church scoreboard. Blue Jays win it tonight, 51-6. Guthrie 8-1 on the year. Lawton Ike falls to 4-5 on the season. One more regular season game to go for the Blue Jays. It'll be inside Jelsman Stadium against Shawnee. More on that here in a little bit. This is the Terror Insure Group postgame show. TIGOK.com is the website. 622 South Division. Stay tuned. Coming up, we'll talk to Josh Farnell, last week's North Church Player of the Game. We'll also talk with tonight's North Church Player of the Game, as well as Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, as Blue Jays have one final prayer before they scatter, get ready for that trip back to Guthrie. Blue Jays win it. Final score 51-6. When we come back, we get right in the middle of this TIG postgame show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing, innovative nurse practitioner-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Strive Wellness has designed several formulas. Call us at 405-293-4160.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Meet Eddie Hinkey with Stetson Bentley, your gateway to exceptional real estate opportunities. Whether you're seeking a cozy home or a thriving commercial space, Eddie has the expertise to match your unique needs. From family-friendly neighborhoods to lucrative business locations, Eddie is your partner in making the right property move. Connect with Eddie today and explore the endless possibilities together. Eddie Hinkey, where home and business meet success.
Blue Jays victorious 51-6. Guthrie had a 7-0 lead after the first quarter, 30-0 at halftime. Finished it out the ball game 51-6. Time now to go down on the field with Sean Silvas, and we'll speak with first last week's North Church Player of the Game, Josh Farnell. Sean?
Guys, I'm down here live with Josh Farnell. Josh, it's been a great season for this defense, a great season for you. Last week in a tough game, you played amazing. Just talk about the season and how things have been going.
The season's been going great. Defense has been playing great. I got the D-line. They're working great. Barely touched last week, allowed me to have a good game. And I got dogs on the front line, or on the front of the D-line.
For sure. You know, the secondary was a big talk last game, but really they didn't sorry, we're cutting out here. There we go. But the O-line was just putting so much pressure. It helped that secondary. Allowing you guys backfield and put so much pressure on.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, the line's just working. Coach Beebe calls in great stunts. I mean, he just puts us to work, and we go to work.
So just, you guys are so tough up front, and we got Herzl back there right behind you guys. How important has he been? You know, you guys are doing a lot of that work and opening up some big games for him, but he's making plays too. How nice has that been to having a guy like that back there?
I don't know. I mean, I was really nervous going into the season, losing his older brother. I mean, he's came in, and he's absolutely performed fantastically, and he's been great to have next to me.
All right, so next week is senior night. With that, how important is that game to you? How excited are you guys going to be? Last night at the Rock, senior night, what's the emotions going to be there?
I mean, I think the emotions might be a little high, but we still have the home playoff game we plan to have, and I think a shutout and come out with the win.
All right, guys, with Josh Farnell, Player of the Week last week. Congratulations. Good season.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Josh. Josh, just a a staple in the middle of that defense. So we talk about the front line, we talk about the secondary, and him and Kellen right in the middle. He's a senior leader, and you can tell with that. Let's go downstairs back to Sean with tonight's North Church player of the game.
All right, I'm down here with Nick Herendeen up on the defensive line. Again, defensive players of the game, it seems to be a common trend here. This defense is so stacked. Nick, tonight's game, you were just up front, caused trouble all night. How fun was that?
It was a blast, man. God gave me the will to play, and I'm playing for the people on my team. We're chasing the state chip. You know what I'm saying? Coach B's been letting us grind since freshman year, nonstop, and it's finally it's unfolded.
So you had a bunch of big tackles tonight, but a big stop caused that safety. Talk about that play, just pushing them across and getting defensive scores.
Really having Eli beside me and Varnell and Herzl and Nate and X and Trey and Lonte and Nico, all of my having them behind makes me feel like I got to get in that backyard. You know what I'm saying? I get in that backyard, good things going to happen. I know they're backing me up.
Now, speaking of Eli, you guys also team up there on a wrestling team and put it on each other. How fun is that to play ball with Eli and then turn around, in a couple of months, you guys are going to be battling it out, on the mat as well?
It feels great, man. I've been playing football with him since 6th grade, off and on, traveling football and stuff. It's a blessing. It really is. God is good.
All right, so next week in the Rock, home game, senior night, big night for you. How excited are you for that? Kind of your last big night there as well. Just talk about that.
Honestly, it hurts my heart a little bit. It's my last year, you know what I'm saying, my last game at the Rock. I just hope all of us play to our full potential. You know what I'm saying? Have a good night.
All right, guys, Nick Herendeen, player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nick Herendeen, the North Church player of the game. Congratulations to him. He's had a fantastic season. Got a lot more work to go here with one more regular season game and then the big playoff run as we get set for Brigham Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. A few words left. He's talking there, as you see on your screen. We're going to get that lined up here in just a second. And let's go downstairs with Sean Silvas with tonight's winning head coach, 51-6 over the Eagles, Coach Kelly Beebe.
Guys, down here with Coach Kelly Beebe, just another defensive night for you guys. Just how did this game unfold as opposed to how you guys were planning?
Well, I mean, they're a very dynamic athletic team, and we preach that to our kids all week long. A little bit of hangover, I think, from Carl Albert as far as on the road 2-hour trip, and seeing the score basically of Carl Albert beat these guys 58-9 or whatever. And then you get on the field and 10 is faster than anybody we got, and 4, 17-4, 10, 11, 6, very accomplished, very big. Their offensive line was shorthanded tonight, and they didn't have their starting tailback, who's a real difference maker. He tore his ACL earlier. I talked to him before the game. So he's a really good kid, but once we kind of settled in, figured out how we could get some pressure and those kind of things and kind of neutralize the run game, it went about, like we thought it might. Defensively, offensively, I was not pleased with, the way we ran the football. We weren't very consistent, slipping off a lot, but a lot of that had to do with Big 44 on the other side of the ball. Tito's been a 4-year starter for him, and, and he's very disruptive. He's very disruptive. He's hard to single block, and then, he flies around all over the field. Thought we punted it good, kicked it good. Thought we covered. Our cover game was good, especially with Zeus, our kicker. Kicking the ball to 10 6 times, and we told him not to kick it to him at all. Finally threatened him with that he wasn't going to get his burger after the game. You know what I mean? But good night all in all. We held a couple of guys up front, Trey and Nico, that if we were in a playoff game would have played. But the circumstances being what they were, we pulled them out.
So next week we got Shawnee. It's senior night, and seniors just loaded on that defensive line on both sides of the ball. Just talk about, obviously it's a game where we should shine, but on senior night like that with those guys, how excited are you just to see those guys, kind of perform for the last time in front of their crowd?
Every year, whether we're in the playoffs, out of the playoffs, a couple times we've missed in the last 23 years and 4 and in 19. Those guys always rise up. The underclassmen rise up for those guys, and it's a special deal. I mean, it's a real special deal. We'll black out the stadium, black out the uniforms, and make sure that we get all of them on that field, down at Jelsma during senior night in some capacity. And Shawnee is young on the offensive line, but man, they've got a wide receiver crew that is extremely athletic. So be another challenge similar to tonight. And then defensively, they're opportunistic. They scored 30 points on this bunch. So they've got our attention. They got a new coaching staff over there. Coach Madonna's is intelligent and structured and organized, and I really think he's going to turn that thing around here in a short time. So, looking forward to be back at the Rock, take care of business, see how everything shakes out. Bishop Piedmont's huge tomorrow night, and obviously Carl Albert's sitting behind for Piedmont. And all we can do is take care of our business and, try to get that win next week and hopefully get that home playoff game.
All right, guys, as they shut the lights off on us, we better wrap it up. Coach, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on another big win. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe and the Jays win the final score 51-6. Indeed, they are turning the lights off. We'll take a timeout. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC. At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
It is the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays win it tonight 51-6. Guthrie 8-1 on the year. 1 game left in the regular season. Guthrie will try to make it a 9-1 season and get a home playoff game. Huge game tomorrow. Coach BB alluded to it. Piedmont and McGinnis, our crew on the high school huddle, Ronnie, Phil, and myself, we all have Piedmont winning that game. And then Piedmont has Carl Albert the following week. So we'll see how that plays out in 5A2. 51-6 is the final score. TIGOK.com is the website for our good friends at Terra Insure Group. 622 South Division, phone number 405-293-4880. Go to the website, request a quote. So many carriers to choose from for all your great needs, whether it be personal, business, they can take care of you. Time now for the Stetson Bentley highlights of the game. They're brought to you by our good friend Eddie Hinkey. And there's quite a few of them tonight. Phil, Jalen Harper, over 100 rushing yards in the first half. A big part of that is because of this run right here. He finishes tonight with 3 touchdowns. We're going to see all of them. And Harper, this one's untouched. Glover wants to block somebody. No one's there. So Harper just goes into the end zone. His first of 3 scores tonight. Rob Hudson makes the highlights. Good to see him out with the stats. Here's Jalen Harper with his second touchdown of the night. Almost untouched. That one from 32 yards out. Guthrie defense there all night long. The young quarterback, the junior quarterback, will sleep well tonight. Calvert steps up, delivers a great pass to Doles. He'll take it to the 11-yard line, and then it's Eli Calvert with the 11-yard touchdown run on the very next play. And here's one of these special teams. We talk about offense and defense, but special teams have had great returns like this. Here by Watson. Watch Kai at the top with the big block on the 5. Never saw it coming. And Watson gives Guthrie great field position at the 15-yard line. Here comes the junior. Eli Plagg, perfect place ball into the end zone. Plagg, second touchdown in 2 weeks. Back to the running game. Here's Clark. Clark will take this for 37 yards all the way down to the 3-yard line. A couple plays later, Clark will go into the end zone for the final score of the night. Blue Jays win at 51-6. Those are your Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley highlights of the game. Our final timeout as we wrap it up from Comanche County on the TIG postgame show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065. At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oaks aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at TIGOK.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Welcome back for the final time here tonight in Lawton, Oklahoma. The third-ranked Guthrie Bluejays take down the Lawton Ike Eagles, score 51-6. Final regular season game on the road, back to the friendly confines of Gelsma Stadium for the regular season finale. I think Guthrie will take care of business and will secure that home playoff game in the first round. Who that may be, we'll hopefully know by the end of next Friday night's broadcast. We might have the entire 5A bracket for you. It's an important game. Elgin and Lawton MacArthur play tomorrow night. Del City and Coweta play tomorrow night. That will determine a lot on the 5A bracket. If I were to guess, I would think Lawton MacArthur would be coming to Guthrie for a first-round playoff game. We'll see if that plays out.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I think they're the odds-on favorite to meet the Blue Jays in the first round, and a lot of football to be played. It'll be a lot of fun these next 2 weeks, see how things do flush out. But Blue Jays could end up second round facing Del City. They could end up second round facing Coweta
on the road.
So, yeah, a lot of things. And, of course, that big matchup with Elgin tomorrow night for Lawton MacArthur.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. That I think we'll learn a lot about Elgin. We'll learn a lot about Lawton MacArthur. Elgin hasn't played the toughest schedule, so it'll be interesting to see how they play.
Yeah, Elgin plays Midwest City next week.
Yeah.
Their two toughest games of the season in back-to-back weeks to end the regular season. Join us next Friday night. Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Lights.
Goodness.
It will be the Shawnee Wolves coming to town for senior night. Blue Jays will be a favorite in that one as well. It will be our pregame show begin at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. You want to get to the stadium early, they will have honoring all.
A neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. The Martin Insurance Agency, Insurance Excellence. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, Health Therapy. Eddie Hinkey, Stetson Bentley, Real Estate. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, E&H Dirt Work, Exxon, and Mayor Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been watching Guthrie Bluejay Football, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!